everybody, how you doing today? It's your favorite women with the Off the Court podcast. We are gonna cover doing a watch party for Angel Reese walks in the Victoria's Secret show. I would like to introduce my panelists. I got Tony up here and Miss L. Tony, how you feeling today? You up there in your and your soldier fit player. How you doing?
Look, I had to come in here hot. I had to come in here hot because look, I ain't have time to go change. I'm
No.
still dressed for work. I'm still dressed for work. But hey, nevertheless, I'm here. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? What's going on, panel? Hey, Chad, how you doing,
How you
Chad?
do? You know we working women, nurturing women. We just all around women. That's what we are
That's what
here.
we are.
We gonna celebrate our girl walking in this show, the first pro athlete to do it. So it is a monumental occasion. How you doing, Miss L? How you feeling this evening?
I'm good. Welcome everyone to Off the Court, the cultural impact of women in sports. If you are tuning in from Cut the Ish Real Talk Sports with Keisha or Court Vision with So Pretty Tony or KL Jones Media Channel, all are welcome. Thank you for joining us. We love to come together, bring our communities together from our respective channels so we can chop it up with y'all. Yes, we talk about all the happenings on the court, but it's the off the court moves that makes our show very special. And I'm super
Yeah.
excited.
I'm
Super
excited to
excited
do this.
for a number of reasons. Yes. We're gonna be
Hey,
talking about Niecy Boo and her off the court moves, iconic, historic, meteoric rise, all of that. Victoria's Secret fashion show. Who doing it bigger and better? I'll wait.
No one. No one.
look,
I'm gonna answer.
not
No one.
nobody.
Not a there.
Hey, she over there. To me, she establishing a blueprint for other women athletes to follow. To know that they can have work off the court, off from their respective sport. And I think with these brand deals that these ladies are starting to get, I think it's going to end up influencing what happens in these organizations on the court. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Oh
Because
yeah. Oh yeah, for
they're
sure.
they're bringing the WNBA into commercial success. You know what I'm saying? By all these moves they doing off the court.
Yeah,
Major,
yeah.
major blueprint, y'all. Major blueprint.
It's definitely a major blueprint, and it's we talk about duplicating success, and there are parts of this blueprint that you can, if you're a professional athlete, especially a professional female athlete, there are things that you can take from this. I keep hollering on social media about this is a case study in the making. Truly, there could be case studies around what Angel and her team have been able to do in such a short period of time already. Like there could be major case studies on this. And this is not what the show is about, but I will say this. There's something to glean from Angel's personal brand, but here's why her personal brand works and how it can work for others. But this is the thing that makes Angel's brand stand out and so successful in my, expert opinion, is what other female athletes can do, but they're not doing. Like,
Mm,
no matter what age group you're in, Angel's brand is relatable. We all see some part of ourselves in her brand, right? She shares her story. She doesn't share everything, but we feel like we know just enough about her. We feel like we're connected, like we're extended family members with her grandmother and her mother and her aunts and, her grandfather and her cousins and her brothers. There's parts of her life that she's allowed us to be a part of without oversharing, without doing too much, that draws people in. The biggest thing that she has done that I haven't seen other female athletes do, professional female athletes do, is she has humanized her brand.
mhm,
Yes.
mhm.
Yes. For
And
sure.
when you have a brand that is humanized, there's nothing that you can't do. She's already shown that she's marketable and she doesn't have to code switch. She doesn't have to not be true to herself. Like we use the word unapologetic and authentic and it can feel overused a lot of times, but she
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
really embodies that. And I think that's why we're seeing so much of what we're seeing in such a short period of time. Baby, October has been lit and she been hitting us left and right,
Hey,
That it
left and
has.
right.
baby girl has been doing the dang thing. That's all I can say. She truly shows you how women can maximize 24 hours. Here, I mean, just maximize it, and she's showing so much of what women do that are not in the spotlight. We are jack of all trades. We take
Yep.
care of our families. We take care of our kids. We make money. We look good doing it. So it's a
Yay.
lot. It's a lot of stuff going on in this woman's life, and nothing is unattainable. And so if these young ladies can learn anything, is that even though because for so long women's sports have not generated the same amount of money as the men, right? But if
Right.
you can leverage some of these brands off all from let your athleticism bring you into the spotlight, and then you can pivot that into brand deals that bring you into the culture, the American culture, and also the African American culture. Make you be a mainstay in that culture, and sometimes it can make you, well, in Angel's case, it can make you more money than what your sport is paying you. So
Yep.
that's my. I think so much before. I think people thought um um you couldn't do this, but women are women, Elle and Tony. Women are so marketable. It's funny how we haven't thought about the NIL the NIL era has opened the eyes to a lot of things to make things attainable, possible. They can make money because their sport might not be paying them what they should be paid. But boy, if you can rock a New Balance shirt, I mean, tennis shoe, or you can rock a Reebok shoe, or you can do this, you can influence off the court. And so I think it's a phenomenal thing. That's my take on that. Make that money, y'all. Make the money
Make
that you can
money.
make it. Now, some of
Once
these, now that also means too that you have to be accessible. And I think sometimes some athletes struggle with how much access do I allow the public to me? Because once you start being a brand, you got to allow the public into your life a little bit. I think that
absolutely.
that balance sometimes scares people. What y'all think about that?
I believe that wholeheartedly, and I was going to say the same thing. In order to do that, you have to let people in and be accessible. And we know how Angel is so far when it comes to letting certain people have access to her and her brand and the things that she's alluded to do. And with that being said, you have to also watch who you're
Mm-hmm.
depicting and having around, because again you get people that only come in to sow discourse, and we want to make
Mm-hmm.
sure that that discourse sitting there, right, when you're trying to build your brand and you're being marketable and you're making yourself iconic for all the women in the W, which I spoke on this before. You have a bunch of beautiful women in the W that would be excited to be in the position that Angel is in, and Angel paving that way for them is just opening the floodgates tremendously for all of these ladies. So
Mm-hmm.
I kudos to her, kudos to the future models of the WNBA, because I know that
Mm-hmm.
there's going to be more from
Yes.
this take. And shout out to Angel by way of her and paving the way and always looking out for the ladies of the W and all women for that matter in all sports, but more so for the W. Those are her sisters now, and making sure that they're getting some of the same accolades that she's getting at this point when it comes to off the court success. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited for her. I'm excited for these ladies, and I can't wait to see where it go from here.
All right, y'all. Let's listen to a little bit. Angel just did an interview right before the show, so I'm gonna bring that up, guys, so y'all can listen to a little bit of it. Hold on 1 second. Let me go and put it up here.
Reese, how does it feel to be one of the first professional athletes to be cast in the Victoria's Secret
It
runway
feels
show?
amazing.
Oh,
It feels amazing. With my name also being Angel, I think it's literally perfect. It was destined for me. I think this is already for me. So I'm just really happy to be sitting in this room with so many amazing models, so many amazing women. The team that put this all together has just been amazing. So I'm so excited.
okay, talk to me about the prep. How similar is prepping for the Victoria's Secret runway show as prepping for a game?
It's the same. It's literally the same. You trust your work. I've been working with a modeling coach. I hired a modeling coach to perfect my walk. You can
Okay.
ask everybody here. I walked yesterday, and it was together.
Have you been practicing your walk
Yes.
on and off? Like you've been around, you've been walking
I've
around
been doing
the
everything.
living room,
No,
walking
I've
down
had
the
an actual
street?
walking coach. Like I've actually been to a place and done it. So I'm really happy and I'm excited.
Is it going to be harder to dribble the ball or do the walk along the runway?
I walk, sleep, hoop, and I hoop, sleep, walk.
Hope sleep walk, you're amazing. We cannot wait to see you out there.
Thank you. I'm
Thank
so
you so
excited.
much.
She seems like a weird one that was interviewing her, but that's neither. Look, that's neither here nor there. That girl say, "Look,
Exactly.
she she look
Walk,
she
sleep, sleep, walk. Which
she
one you
say,
want me to
look,
come up with?
she say whatever she look whatever she dives into, she's gonna try to perfect it. She's not gonna just go out there and walk. She got a coach. She got somebody to tell her what she's doing wrong, so she won't go out there and make a fool of herself. But I think she's gonna be fine. She knew exactly. I think that this notion that she doesn't work is starting to melt away because a lot of people wanted to use that narrative, and every time Angel Reese debunks that narrative, she out
Yes,
here she out here doing whatever she can do so she can be prepared
baby.
when if she on the court or off the court. So
Yes.
I they say somebody said she had an interview with Roach Long. Let me go see if I can, because I would love to hear him talk about that. But look, hey man, these people ready. Look at Roach.
Oh,
Roach have be
also, yeah,
Roach is
you looking
talking
at him.
right
There you
now.
go. There you go. Let me
Roach,
look.
look, Lord, Roach is talking right now, baby. And Roach, let me tell y'all something.
Roach look good.
Roach is one of them people. His hair be laid better than mine. That ain't right.
Yes.
That's all I got to say. That is not right. Let me see if I can bring up some more. Oh, y'all, I just want because my
Girl.
girl. Before we get into even more, I just want to show y'all my girl is beautiful as well, and
Let's
y'all might not
see.
know who my girl is, but
I
Mama
know.
Reese.
I knew it. Baby laid. Look at her.
Mama
Homage,
Reese is
homage to the mama.
gorgeous, y'all.
She
There
is.
for
She's
her baby.
definitely a beauty queen.
Mama Reese is ready to watch her baby walk down the runway. Kudos
She
to
should be ready
Mama.
to model herself, Keisha.
That's so beautiful to me.
She's so beautiful.
That's my girl. She's so down to earth and don't get too high, too low. You mess with her baby, though, the claws come out.
Oh,
You
baby,
know,
them clapbacks be real.
yeah, them clapbacks be real, but Mama Reese look beautiful. Look at Tracy talking about fine, but God, fine. Mama Reese is ready, y'all. Y'all can't tell her nothing.
Nothing. You heard me? Nothing. Can't
Nothing.
tell her nothing.
No, she but they are look, guys,
Mm.
do you think, because I know I heard people say this was a partnership with Victoria's Secret. And I know, which I didn't find out to today, y'all. I didn't know Suni Lee was walking as well. So I'll show y'all some pictures of her and Suni because I didn't know Suni and her. Let me get through some of these pictures. Let me make sure because I'll get to another interview in a minute, but I want to make sure we get to some of these pictures. Hold on. Her and Suni,
There
y'all.
go her little bitty self. There go her little bitty self. Look how small she is to Angel.
And I think she's a very cute girl too, but she's so little.
She's so little
I didn't
petita.
know till today that Suni was walking. I don't know if you guys knew. I did not know till
Yeah.
today that Suni was, but I mean the height difference is just. Hey, what's up, Brad? Said the height difference is just oh my, oh my god, oh my god. So hold on, that's that, and then I wanted to show y'all. And this her and Roach. Roach say he play with y'all. He don't care what y'all think. That hair be laid. You hear them telling
All the
you?
time. All the time.
That hair be laid. Oh, Roach. Hold on. It's something else. I want. Okay, she puts in. Let's see what she said. Let me play this. You know they say she got. She said she got her first tan with the bronzing. My
Mm.
daughter used to do that when she was competitive cheerleading. I used to be like, girl, what you talking about? I ain't got time. But hold on, that's another interview I want to pull up. It was with it's with oh girl. I can see right here. Oh, what this say? Hold on. Let me bring some more. I thought I had it. I thought I had this. Well, maybe I didn't. Am I tripping? I might have had it. It always runs away from me when you're trying to do something. Hey
Mm-hmm.
man, stop running from me. All right, y'all. Oh, there it is. I found it. Got too many X things up. Here we go. Let me pause this so we can bring it up.
Angel Reese is in the house. The past like 2-3 months I've been doing just straight Pilates since my season was over, and I'm Pilates hottie, so shout out to my girl Jalen. I'm doing a lot of lifting. For a basketball game you're eating heavy, you're eating a lot to get the energy going, and here like staying cute and eating healthier, a little bit healthier than I usually would eat. Make sure you eat because you don't want to pass out. Did my walking coach, my Pilates, and lifted and ate healthy, and I feel great. I always had big dreams. Like I always thought in my mind there's nothing that I couldn't do and nothing I can't accomplish. I think being able to be here in this moment, representation is so important, and being here and being 23 years old and doing this, knowing I've done so many great things, this is one of the biggest things to me because I've always wanted to do this. Manifest everything, make a vision board, make goals big or small. Even people tell you that you can't do it, you can do it. I'm just really happy to be here. I manifested this moment and I know I'm gonna kill it.
I just love what she said. Manifest, speak it into existence. My mama say there's um curses in the tongue, but you can also speak life into people, speak life into yourself. Always try to manifest what you're trying to do. This is just so much fun. I can't wait. Ashley Graham right now is being interviewed. I love Ashley Graham. I love my plus size sisters. Don't get me wrong. I love Ashley Graham, so she ready to walk herself. But yeah, guys, I like that Angel said because I know somebody brought that up before, but she had said last year that she is manifesting, she gonna walk in this Victoria's Secret show. So I think if you it's on YouTube, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Look, Nubia say, look, YouTube that put it online, Prime gonna whoop YouTube. But yeah, man, I'm watching it right now. I am watching it on Prime. Hey B, how you doing? Miss you too, honey bun. Miss you too. Um, hey man, this thing right here.
Been a minute, B.
It's been a minute. Miss you B, miss you B. Hey, we got some more. Uh-oh, I got another one.
Ooh,
Girl,
we got, we
y'all
got.
just y'all just y'all just gonna go on this journey with me until the show start
I
because
know. You see, I keep turning
you
my
know,
head to the camera. I mean, to the
you know,
TV.
you know how it is. I got. Let me see what they talking about on this one. All the clips. Here we
Do you wear
go.
fragrance on your game days? And if so, what scent do you usually lean towards?
Something sweet. I think the best feeling is like when somebody run down the court and like, you smell good.
I love that
And
so
I'm not,
much.
because I've smelled different things. And like on the basketball court, I want to smell fresh. I want to be like, somebody be like, what you got on today? Like on the basketball court, that's like a rare flex. Like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
Angel smells good. So,
I love that.
I like to go like for a sweet kind of vibe. And I always spray perfume on before the games.
Okay, for sure. Well,
Yes.
now you know. Thank you so much. I
Yes.
appreciate it. You wear fragrance.
She likes sweet fragrances. What you
She's
Tony?
funny.
She said I want to run down the court and I want y'all to ask me what you wearing, girl. We me personally, I like sweet fragrances too. I don't like them to be. I know because my sister sometimes gets on me because she doesn't like the fruity
Uh-huh.
type of scent, but I do. I like to smell sweet. What do you like?
Look, I keep it. I keep it on me
Yeah,
at
I like
all
to smell
times. Look,
sweet.
I got my little travel size, y'all. I keep it on me at all times. My Japanese blossom. I just love it.
Oh,
It's
oh,
the
you my
best.
girl then. You my girl then.
Girl. Make me just want all day long.
Yeah, I love sweet. I love sweet. What y'all like in the chat? Because I love to smell sweet. I don't like it to be too. I don't like musk type
No,
smelling
I can't.
perfume.
It makes me
So,
sick.
but sometimes my sister be like, okay, Keisha, don't be trying to smell like no cupcake. You get too old. Get too old. I said, I don't know what you talking
Tell
about.
me
I
we're
like to
never too
smell.
old, baby. We're never
Yeah,
too old.
I like to smell sweet. I don't know what you up here trying to do. You know
We're
what I'm
never too
saying? So,
old.
so yeah, I'm like, oh man, look, Angel's up. Look, y'all, Angel out here. She just having her time. You hear what I'm telling you?
Uh-huh.
You can't tell her nothing. You can't tell that
Yes.
child nothing. She out here put makeup on models.
Let's see how the girls do. Yes, white. Yes. Yes. And then do a little beautiful. They are earth angeling.
Oh, I do
This
Baby,
like
is
she
that
got
earth
their
though.
lips.
angel
She
by
got their lips
angel.
popping.
The lips are stunning,
Oh,
baby.
them lips are
I'm
popping.
in heaven. Look at them both. What? Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Angel.
The blush in the
Angel
background.
is so amazing.
Oh, do you want some gloves?
Yes, I want some gloves.
Get my little girl. Everybody want a little earth angel? Okay, you're next. You can join Angel and Alex Cassani. Okay, I'm cleaning it up. Earth
Do you
Angel.
see Angel? Do you see Angel?
Let's smile. Oh, yeah. Yes, stunning the world.
Look, Tinker Bella say, is she missing
Angel
her
is so
Yes,
eyebrows
funny.
too?
yes.
She
I'm
is
gonna get
so
done.
funny.
Here we
I'm gonna have to go
go.
back and
Open
see.
up. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
I do like that color
Oh,
though.
yes. You see how
There we
it makes their
go.
lips pop.
Okay,
It
let's
makes
see
their
you
lips
together.
pop.
Yeah.
Earth Angel on the Angels.
Oh, coming in close.
I
Look
got it
at
right here,
that.
y'all.
Coming in close.
I get
So
all the
pretty.
angel stuff.
To love
I got it
that.
right here. All up.
No, hold on, let me go back. Tinker Miller says, yeah, Tinker Miller. You know what, Tinker Miller? She
Hey,
right.
Cynthia.
Beautiful. They
I
are.
don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's
Why?
going on with her eyebrows.
She don't have none.
Do she not have no eyebrows? Am I tripping? Do that baby don't have no eyebrows? Am I tripping?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You tripping.
That baby don't have no eyebrows, do she?
She don't.
Look, I'm old school. I need eyebrows. I don't know what that. I don't know what's going on with that. But that baby ain't got no eyebrows. Oh, somebody say probably bleach. Okay, well let me know because but
Oh yeah.
well you say probably bleach LA, but why? But why wouldn't you want your eyebrows? I don't.
Child.
We digress.
I
It
digress
happens.
for sure.
It happens sometime on this show, Chad. I digress. She threw me off for a minute there. I'm gonna take her off because she doing something different, and I can't be a part of that. I don't know what else to say about that. She need eyebrows. I don't know what else to tell you about that. You know. But hey, hold on. Oh, more stuff. Let's see.
Let's
Let's see.
let's see.
Let me see. Let me
Let's
see.
catch it
Let me
all
see.
before the show starts.
Yeah, because it still hadn't it hadn't started yet. You know, it takes us women some time to get our stuff together. So you know how that is. Take your
Mhm.
time, Victoria's Secret, while we up here cruising through. Let me go back over here and make sure I ain't missing nothing. Baby, not the eyebrow, girl. You ever come up here without your eyebrows? You know, just know. Look, just know that I'm gonna ask you about them. You know,
We got to have a conversation.
like what happened to your eyebrows, Tony? What happened to your? What's going on with your eyebrows,
Where
Tony?
girl at?
But she said, "Hold on. Oh, look like it's about to start, child.
Yep, let's get ready to start. It's ready
Let's
to
get
start.
ready to start. Let's get
Get ready
ready
to
to
start.
start." Oh, oh, they got more. Oh, they got this guy out here. Oh, this girl. Look, there's a lot going on right there. I ain't gonna put that on the TV because y'all might be doing too much after that. You know, I don't want to. Also, I did y'all hear? I wanted to show y'all this before they completely start. But Angel was talking yesterday, and a lot of people was like, "Does this mean she not doing Unrivaled?" Hold on.
Period.
She's so
Okay, I'm
pretty.
keeping this on. This is cute. I'm actually gonna wear this. It's cute. Putting it on. Hey Barbie. Hi beautiful. Hey, I love you. Love you guys.
Oh no, that's not the clip. What she was talking about, she don't know if she gon' let me go find the Victoria's Secret thread. Oh, they got a pregnant. Okay, who is this? Tony?
Girl, show that.
Cause she is pregnant walking down the runway.
Girl, I'm sure waiting. Let's
Yeah, I see
see.
him walking. Gab, I see him now. I'm trying to figure out who this is right here with the pregnant belly. She look beautiful though.
Ooh.
Are they saying the names? Hold on. I was trying to find. They don't have a feed for this show.
They don't. Let me speed it up because I went to the beginning because I wanted to see some of the beginning.
Right.
And so let me speed it up
Because
now.
they usually have it like every time they unveil one, they'll put the pictures up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Who is this? Okay, hold on. Let me turn it up.
Okay.
I do like that. Oh, this is a gold with the uh on your phone. Cheers it on your phone. Okay, who this is? They don't even tell the people name. All right then. All right, Victoria. it's like okay, Victoria's Secret.
Okay, so I went to where it says the show is about to start because I want to catch it from the very.
Yeah, they to the fourth lady walking now.
Yeah, it jumped to it, but I
Oh,
wanted to. Oh,
okay, here we go. I could probably follow. Okay, y'all. This was the first lady
go ahead, Mama.
that I didn't know who she was, but anyway, I'll just keep
She
updating.
big and pregnant.
Yeah, she big and pregnant. Beautiful
Oh,
though.
she's gorgeous.
She is gorgeous.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. The melanin is popping, that's for sure.
Say that.
So I'll just keep. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. We was over here
Hey, hey.
popping. We was over here watching the show, girl.
Y'all gone and just gone without me, child. Gone, gone.
Well, look, we over here. Let's see if we can. Oh, here we go. I found. Here's another look, y'all. I'm gonna keep refreshing so y'all can get it on the screen too, as we go
Mhm.
down the thing. I wish they had put these ladies' names, but I guess they just say they models and that's it. Oh, I
It
do
would be
like that
nice.
though. I do like that though. That's pretty. All right. That's a lot of jewels on that one. Okay, we gotta.
Girl,
So what is this? Is this the Earth or the metallic line? What is this going on,
I'm not.
Tony?
Girl, I'm checking it out. You see it?
I'm like, are you gonna tell us what's going on, or they just gonna
Yeah.
walk?
They gonna short or they gonna walk?
They just gonna walk. Okay, we understand. We understand.
Girl,
I do like these jewel looks. Out to the world right now. What is this coming now? Why is X out here trying to label it as what? Stop it.
X is crazy.
Yeah, trying to
You
label it
have to
as
have something to say.
okay. Somebody singing. Mm-hmm. They say they not introducing nobody. They just,
They're walking.
they just say they walking. No. All right, I'm gonna bring up. I got more, y'all. I'll make
Pop it up.
look.
Pop it up.
I am, man. These people doing the most over here. And we back to this lady's what the hell? A lot of them yeah, we just keep updating. Hey, my stream is talking Spanish half the time. Nubian saying you you might be on the wrong
You
broadcast.
might be on the wrong one.
You might be on the wrong broadcast, Nubian saying.
Yeah.
You might be on the wrong one, player. She said. Nubia saying, uh, yeah, they can't handle that 2.5 million viewers. They don't
You
even
sure
say
can't, baby.
they're not even saying who the heck is performing. Who is this chick? Bring on Missy.
That's what they waiting on. That's what they really waiting on. That's what they truly
Right.
waiting
Oh yeah, Nubia says I'm on the wrong one. Yeah, man, you picked that Spanish one, bro. I done did that before. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I didn't pick that wrong one before.
It happens, boo boo.
It happens. It's like, why we got all these different ones? All right, hold on. Here's some more looks. I'm bringing them up as they come up,
There
y'all. I
we go.
promise you, I'm working as quick as I can. I like the jewels.
Yes, I'm looking at this. I like the style of bringing these wings, man.
Hmm. Okay, we supposed to be looking at the bra and panties, but I like all the other stuff that's situated. You know.
You know, they gotta do all this to get to it.
Yeah, we supposed to be looking at the bra and panties. I like it. You welcome, chat. She say thank you for showing the clips. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with this one website. She get flagged, but she putting them up here pretty cool. Like, is this adult content? She's like, no, this is the show. You know good.
It's the show. You can't click it off of that.
Right.
You're crazy. Okay. I had to get There was all kind of stuff going on. Listen, look, can we get into the looks, the fashion? Do
That's
you
what
know
I'm
how hard it is to walk in heels, hold your head up high, pray that you don't slip and fall,
One foot
don't
in front of
have the
the other.
headgear on, and these ladies are strutting it. And I love that they are having what some would consider full size or full figure models, right?
Yes,
right.
yes.
Anything above a size 4, featuring pregnant women, having a hue of Black women from very light skin to very dark skin, and showing the hue and the melanin and the beauty of
Girl,
who
the
we are and
beauty.
how we show up. Look at this chocolate drop. She's giving face, she's serving neck, hips, arms. We got a full figure babe coming through.
Oh
Okay.
yes, baby.
Y'all, y'all,
Switch
y'all
them hips,
behind me. I
baby.
don't know how far you are behind me, but
I'm on
these
the
ladies
plus
are
size.
giving.
I'm on the plus size model. It's just that my clips are behind.
Yeah,
Okay.
I went
Yeah.
back a little bit, so I'm watching
There
it
go
from.
Angel.
Here come Angel, baby. Come
There
on,
go
Angel. Give
Angel.
it to
I
him, baby.
love
She
it.
got her own walk, but she is perfectly Angel. She is
Yes, she
unapologetically Angel.
is. Yes, she
Look at that
is.
tan, baby. She is
Oh,
giving it all. And two on the backside.
toot,
Baby.
toot.
Angel is who she thinks she is. She is who we've been hollering she is, and she is giving it to him.
Yes, she
Look at
is.
that walk.
Baby, she been working on that, man.
And walk
Baby, give her.
off. And walk off. And walk off. Yeah.
Yes, honey. I'm
I
waiting on it
love
to
it.
update so I can bring it on the screen, y'all. Baby, that
Once it
look
gets
was
on the screen,
beautiful.
y'all, we're gonna
It
show
was
y'all.
beautiful with the roses and all the inner the delicate flowers around it. It was beautiful. I like, and I'm with you, Elle. I like that they got all different types of body types.
Hmm.
Become another plus
That's
Representation,
size
right?
that's
lady.
important. That is very important, ladies.
Yeah, representation. It's a big deal. You have to have representation.
They are
All right. I'm
beautiful,
trying to
man.
look. I'm going back and forth between
Me too.
YouTube and Amazon
Oh,
Prime
here we
and
go. I got it,
clips.
y'all. I
Here we
got
go.
You
it.
Pull
got
it
her?
up. Pull it
Make
up.
it big, make it big. There we
Full
go.
size.
All right. Hold on. Turn the music down. Oh, I love those wings. Here come our girl, y'all.
Look at her.
Oh,
So
go ahead, Angel.
beautiful.
Oh my goodness.
Look at her. Oh, you
You
see
go,
how she
Angel.
threw it
You
off?
see how
Like,
she
and
Baby.
what?
looks,
And
Baby.
what?
Baby.
baby? All the
And y'all know that's
melanin is
not it for her,
popping.
right? You
Oh
know it's
no,
gonna
of
be
course
more.
not. That's the
Okay.
beginning.
Yeah.
All
Look
the melanin
at
is
her.
popping, y'all.
Such a
See,
proud TT.
girl, we all proud. There she go.
I know. Hold on. I'm pretty sure she gonna do more, but I love this look right here. I love it. I love it a lot. I love it. All right, let's see if I can find some more. Let's see if I can find some more
She
because they
killed that
like,
walk. She
oh
killed that
She,
yeah,
walk.
girl, she killed it. She
baby,
Killed
killed
she
that
it.
is
walk.
not
You heard
scared.
what she
She looked
said.
very, she was very confident,
Very
y'all.
confident, very strong, very man. She is her mother's daughter.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she
And
is.
that look when she turns around, y'all.
That's
That
that's
That's confidence right there. That's
right.
confidence.
she said.
All
I'm
right.
bold.
Let me see if I
I'm
can
already
bring it.
beautiful.
Yes, baby.
Say
Okay, huh?
what y'all gonna say now. What y'all
Nothing.
gonna say now?
You know they'll still have plenty to say, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it won't
Nobody
matter.
cares.
It
But
won't
Every time
matter.
they
you
open
know,
her mouth, she make more money.
Oh
Every
yeah,
time
big
they
right.
open
time.
her mouth, every time they open their mouth, she
That's
gets
why she
her
said
brand
keep doing it.
grows.
Keep
Hmm.
doing it. She wants you
Yeah,
to now.
y'all just
She
gonna
learned
keep.
the magic. She learned the trick of the trade. The more
Okay,
you
who is
talk, the
it?
more
Oh,
I
there's some.
make.
Okay, we got some K-pop singers about to get out here. I have not gotten into K-pop. My kids have. I'm not. Y'all can have that. I don't know what else to tell y'all. I don't know what else to tell y'all about that, but I'm not really into K-pop. But the little movie that's on Netflix, it's funny. But
Hmm.
I only
So,
know because my son is into all that kind of stuff. But I
can we
don't
talk
know.
about why this is so monumental, y'all?
Go
Like,
go ahead.
Go ahead, El.
and we talked a little bit about it in the beginning with this is proof of what can be done, right? But you have to be willing to not just do the work because they already have the talent. And when I say they, I'm specifically talking about women in the W or women in
Yes.
professional sports. You
Hmm.
obviously have the talent to be able to have a career as a professional athlete. You have to be able to perform at the highest level. There's always going to be things that you can work on with your game, whether you're a basketball player, tennis, whatever it is. And Tony, you said something really key earlier. You don't have to share everything about yourself, your life, your relationships, your business doings. That's not what personal branding and storytelling is
Right.
about. That's not what being a relatable brand is about. And when I talk about Angel being able to humanize her personal brand, it feels like home. Every part of
Yes.
her journey, it feels like home. She doesn't always have to talk a lot about what's happening to her or around her, but let's take all of the hate that she was given, during the
Mm.
season, last season and this season. We didn't see Angel jumping up on live and doing YouTube lives and Instagram lives and all that, constantly trying to combat what her, the naysayers and the bullies were saying. What she did was she took that and she leveraged it for something good that was
Yes.
probably good for her mental health, but also to say to other people, hey, look, even I deal with bullying, online
Right.
bullying, and this is the
Yes.
way that I choose to handle it. So she took something that was hateful and meant to tear her down, and she turned it into something good. She did an anti-bullying campaign, right?
Hmm.
Yes.
And so it's those types of things where you're willing to be vulnerable enough to say, like I think it was you or Keisha who said it, being
Yeah.
accessible doesn't mean that people get to access you all the time 24/7 and
Exactly.
they know every waking detail of your life, but it is
Yes.
saying like these are the things that I deal with too, and it being true to your story and saying this is how I choose to handle it. Right. She has
Right.
talked about being grateful for her family and her community. That's what helps her to keep her going. So, someone that's listening in, regardless of age, can be like, man, I'm dealing with this on my job, or I'm dealing with this in my community or at my school, and I can relate to this, or I dealt with this before. And man, I wish I
Absolutely.
would have had the confidence or the support or the wherewithal to handle, to have handled things differently. But now I can teach my children, my nieces, my nephews, the young people in my community. I can help to support them because I see how this young lady is doing it. So humanizing the brand it's less about what you're selling. Because let's
Hmm.
be clear, Angel is incredibly marketable and she could sell ice to
Hmm.
an Eskimo. It's not
Yes.
even
Yes.
about the
Yes,
products
you
that
can.
she's selling. It's not about the brand partnerships that she has. It's about her showing up in her fullness and taking up space unapologetically and saying, this is who I am. She doesn't talk a whole lot about, well, she's starting to now because they're becoming more public. But if you remember her and the young man that she's dating, and I'm not going to say his name because she ain't fully came out and said it, but we've had clues, right? She'll give us
Right.
Right.
little
Right.
clues and we'll
Right.
see it. And so she's still sharing just enough, like enough of what's
Just a
comfortable for
tidbit.
her with
Yes.
her fans that they are invested and they want to see her being loved properly. Who is rooting for people that are strangers to them and want to see them loved properly? You don't see that all the time. My
You
point
don't.
is that she has the perfect balance, in my opinion, of how you remain authentic, relatable, relevant, and have a humanized brand that really is attractive to other people without having to become something that you're not, and without having to make everything a show. And that's the secret sauce for me. Now, Angel does it her way, and she's successful with it. I believe that other women, especially in the W, can do that, but for whatever reason, um
Mm.
they haven't caught on yet, right? And Tony, to your earlier point, it could be maybe they're very private, they don't want to share stuff, but we have people that we see, like we see Asia and Bam now, right? We see
Mhm.
Right.
De'Erica, she shares her children, especially her daughter, and her activities. There are
Right.
athletes who do it, but maybe they're not doing it at the level. Maybe it's not the team. Maybe the audience is not right. Like for De'Erica, man, if I was her agent or her manager, she would have every deal in the world.
Let me tell
And
you,
it would be
right.
so many women who are moms, whether they're single moms, young moms, working moms,
Yes.
that would be able to relate to her brand,
Yes.
especially with her daughter and her daughter being active. So not only are you a busy working mom, but your child is very busy and has a hectic schedule, and how you're balancing all of that. Do you know how many women could relate to that?
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. A ton. A ton. I'm 100% on board with you with that, L. And again, back to the women in the league, I I feel that now is the time for them, right? They did not feel like they had the place or the space to do it
Mm-hmm.
before.
Mm-hmm.
Now you have the young, vigorous young ladies coming in and they're bold
Mm-hmm.
and they're fabulous and they're pushers and go-getters, right? So it's like
Mm-hmm.
let's
Mhm.
join them in this. So now I see where they feel emboldened, and they feel much more comfortable than I think they
Mm-hmm.
would have felt before, or that they have felt before, to want to come out and be that person. They know that this is what they've wanted and they've shared it and may have manifested, but haven't had the right tools or the right
Mm-hmm.
people around
Mm.
to support them and give them the guidance, or told them if they did, they couldn't do that. But where you see Angel is like, when you tell me I can't, I'm gonna show you where I can.
Yeah.
So that's the
Mm-hmm.
beauty of it. And I think the women, they are taking everything right out of the playbook of her. And it's amazing that she is doing that. She's showing them, she's open and
Yeah.
supporting them all at the same time. And that's what, as you hear the women in the league speak about her, those are the big things that they talk about. They talk about how genuine and how sweet she is and how caring
Yeah.
and how giving she is. They
Mm-hmm.
had a chance to really get to speak with her often the year
Mm-hmm.
before, but now that she's opening up and getting more comfortable, but now you take her back into a draw in after the things that happened at the end of the season. But I hope that this does not deter her from what she was doing and what she loves to do and want to support the other women in the league to do. So if
And I
that
don't think that it will. And I think the other thing is that, you know, for all the people who have said, pick one, she's not serious about
she doesn't
basketball
need to
because
pick
she's
one.
always on, you know, this app, and she might as well go ahead and be a model. And then you have fools talking about
Well, there
OnlyFans
is.
and all of that. And here's what I say to those. And as soon as I hear that from people, it lets me know what their mindset is, at
Mhm.
least when it comes around wealth, when it's centered around wealth, because
Yes.
every multimillionaire and every billionaire will tell you, and I'm talking about the Warren Buffetts and the Jeff Bezos, and I'm talking
Yes.
about those kind of people. They will tell you the importance of having multiple streams of income. It's even biblical for those of you who are, you know, people of faith. The Proverbs 31 woman, she had multiple streams of income. God didn't create us to focus on the one thing. It's do the things that you do well, master them, right? Do them
Mhm.
well, master them. You don't just haphazardly do things. But this idea that women, especially in this day and age, have to choose one lane to operate in is asinine. She has been very vocal about the importance of her not only ensuring that her mother is cared for, because of the sacrifices that she had to make as a mother for her children, but that she's setting up generational wealth for her family. And you
Right.
can't do that only focused on one thing.
You can't. Not only that, Elle, her family, her children, her children's children. When you talk about generational wealth, this is Angel's mindset from what she's showing us, and
Yeah.
it's a phenomenal thing. And to have people like Shaquille O'Neal in her corner, who has to this day will tell you, I will never stop. I ain't gonna stop till I'm dead. Right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
Right.
about
Mm-hmm.
generational, down the line and down the line and down the line. It doesn't matter how they got it, they have it. And what they
Mm-hmm.
do, what they choose to do with it will be their own. But however, it is there. And then I believe that this is exactly where she is with that. And
Yeah.
to have a partner in hopefully this young man that we allude that we see that may possibly
Mm-hmm.
potentially get, because we don't know. Hope
Mm-hmm.
that
Right.
he two on the same page, because guess what? If you don't have someone that's on the same page with you, or willing to support you down the line throughout the whole ordeal and stick with you and become your best friend throughout all of
Mm-hmm.
this, then it's
Yeah.
just a waste. I look
Yeah.
at BAM and Asia, and they have built such a foundational relationship, friendship,
Mm-hmm.
not just that cohesion of a relationship, but a friendship. And that's the most rewarding thing, that most of these women in the league, well, all women, but most of the women in the league need, because they go through
Mm-hmm.
so much already. And so do the men in the
Right.
league. Right? So you would hope that this
Your
is
partner.
a great partner for her. But like she said, she, until the time
And
is
then
right,
just
it's
like
good.
getting back to the business of it all. Look at the journey that Angel took everybody on, even with this. Like once it became
Yes.
public, she shared the behind the scenes. She talked about we've seen videos of her doing Pilates, and I think she did Pilates for a little while, even last season. She talked about doing it in the off season. I think it was after Unrivaled, right? But she
Mhm.
talked about doing Pilates and the machine that they use to help kind of thin them out and get rid of any bloat, the night before the show, and the eating habits. And so
Right.
there are so many different ways that she can parlay that, because she took us behind the scenes to see the process. It wasn't just about, or it isn't just about her being an angel, a Victoria's Secret angel, and getting up
Right.
there, but she's
Right.
taken us behind the scenes to show the preparation of what it's like. And never before have we really seen those things. Yes, Victoria's Secret has done like many documentaries and things like, created content that they produced and shared after the fact, but in real time, Angel has taken us on that journey. And so this will even open up the doors for her for healthcare brands and wellness brands. If she wanted to start her own
Oh
wellness and
yeah.
fitness brand, she absolutely could, if that's a part of, her vision. And so she just does it for me 10 out of 10. And I think that's one of the biggest reasons why I'm such a fan of hers outside of the basketball element. It's the things that she does off the court, and she
Yes.
does them so well. And again, at 23 years old, it's unheard of
Right.
to have the level of business acumen that she
Yes.
has at 23 is unheard of.
Yes.
Oh, snap. The Latinos are walking.
Baby,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Get it.
Red hot.
They are red hot. The red hot Latinos are walking right now. Yo.
The
Oh my God.
hotties.
Yeah, she is. She ain't leaving nothing. Oh, I like her too.
Her walk
Okay.
just, Angel's like everything, baby. She prepared, and she should, just like on the court. When she's off the court preparing for her on the court performance and she
Uh-huh.
dominates, she did the same thing with this off the court. She put in the preparation and showed up and killed it. And there's still more to come.
Yes,
Oh
because
yeah. Oh
you know
yeah.
how I think people think
Is this
I
work coming up after this one? After the thick?
maybe in the next thing. I think people think it's a lot of hard work that goes into behind the scenes and stuff. And like you said, El, you don't have to show your whole life. At some point, you got to pull back and only give people
Just
what
a
you
little
were
bit at a
willing
time.
to, a little bit at the time. You control that. You control the amount of access, but you can still put yourself out there so that you can bring some wealth to your family on the
Mm-hmm.
court and off the court. I think it's important that you build some type of brand, some other stream of income
Yeah.
My mama told me that look, don't always have your eggs in one basket. I don't know if y'all ever heard it. Don't have all your eggs in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
Always
Never.
have a backup plan. Always be doing something else. Because when one door closed, another door opened. So I think, and also you want to make sure you don't put your future in other people's hands. And
Yes.
sometimes I think what happened to some of these ladies is they just went with the status quo. And now I think it only takes one person or one person to just open your eyes and go, "Oh, I can do that and
Yeah.
that and that." You know what I'm saying? Go ahead,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mhm.
Keisha, you should be able to pull the stream up in the center of the box. You should be able to share your screen
Is
if you have it up and you can. I don't know if you're streaming
it,
from your phone or your computer, but you should be able to pull up Prime and show the live stream as it's going.
will it? Because you know it'll take you down.
Just turn the volume off.
It because last time we tried that, it canceled the what you call it? Canceled the
Mm,
stream. Let me
okay.
see.
Well, show
Let me see
the
if I
clips
can.
that you have then. Yeah.
Yeah, because that thing, these people, we did that one time with I think it was a game or something, and it
Mm-hmm.
was like click clack. I was like, okay,
Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
yeah, they took it down. Who is this coming up here right here?
Who did?
I don't
Let's
know who
see.
this is.
Let's see. Let's see.
Let me tell you, Victoria's Secret is not stupid at all. I think we shared in the show that we
Talk
did kind of
talk a
just a
little talk a little bit about the brand, L, because you know
yeah.
more about the brand. I mean, I've watched the brand for as long as everybody knows the brand of Victoria's Secret. I know they went through a time
Mm-hmm.
where they had some issues and they had to get rid of CEOs and all that stuff going
Mm-hmm.
on.
Mm-hmm.
But just talk
Yes.
about the brand and how do you think they're rebranding their stuff now? Because you know the show, they took the show away for a while, and I was,
Yeah.
dang, the show is going,
They
and now
did.
we're
They
back to the show. And I was like,
Um,
dang, the show is
the show
gone.
went
But
away for a number of reasons. It was really the brand had become problematic. So for
mhm,
those
Yes.
of you who don't know, I'm a former Victoria's Secret marketing executive, and I started actually as a temp with Limited Brands. I left my corporate job that I was at the time. To take on a temporary position because I really wanted to work within the Limited Brands ecosystem, and it was a very risky career move. I was still a newlywed. I had two daughters at the time that one was in middle school and the other one was in elementary school, so we're talking about the early 2000s. And I left
Right.
my career at Chase. I worked in Chase Home Finance, and I left that job with security to go and take a temp role within Limited Brands. But I knew if I could just get my foot in the door, I could show them what I had. I was getting ready to go to grad school to get my graduate degree in marketing and communications. And as God would have it, I worked my way up from a temp on the limited side, the limited brand side, over into Victoria's Secret marketing department in Reynoldsburg, Ohio, which is where the headquarters is at. And under that leadership, that was when, Les Wexner is the man behind Limited Brands, all of the Limited Brand ecosystem. And when I was working at Victoria's Secret, we had Ed Razik, who is, if you look at old Victoria's Secret fashion shows, you'll see him in the credits as one of the executive producers.
Yes, I
Ed
remember that name.
Razik, yeah, and then his son Scott Razik, and I worked directly with Scott in the marketing department, along with several other VPs, including the VP of merchandising. And so I had the great fortune to be able to work on one of the Victoria's Secret fashion shows. And the brand itself, it was the it brand. It was hot. It was hot amongst teenagers, tweenagers,
Yes.
adult women. That's when they had VS Pink
right. Sorry.
to no no you're fine, VS Pink to target the teenagers, right? And so, and then you had the Victoria's Secret brand, and it was illustrious. And then you had Henry Bendel, which was another limited brands, and you had Bath and Body Works. These were the upper echelon of, like, it was accessible but still elite. And that's what the brand was really about. Everybody wanted to be in Victoria's Secret. So when you look at the former Victoria's Secret fashion shows, I'm talking about from Tyra Banks to Naomi Campbell, you have all of these women who were high fashion models over in Europe. They were doing Paris Fashion Week and all. They were a part of the Victoria's Secret brand and the fashion show. And it was a big deal. And not every, it was a coveted spot. And somewhere along the way, like they started evolving, the brand did. They were trying to evolve with the times. And they started having paraplegics and different representation in terms of models that they would have on the runway for their shows. But there was a lot of stuff that was going on behind the scenes. There's Angel. Look at that
Yeah.
baby with her wings. Hold on. We got to
Hey, get up
pause.
for this one. There you go.
Pause, pause, pause. I done missed it
Pause,
talking to
baby.
y'all. Bring
Them
it back.
legs,
Run it back.
as if
Baby
what is
with
it?
her
That's a
Oh, let me
wings.
tall,
start it over. Oh.
Make a
that's a
big
tall
scream,
glass
please.
right
Make
there.
a big scream.
I
Pull it up. Pull it up. Make it big.
can't make it no bigger. Hold on, let me
Full
see.
screen. You can't make it
Let
full
me
screen.
let me
Come
let
on
me
now.
do. Oh no, no, don't do it. Hold on, don't do
Not
Look at
me.
her.
it. I said, let me see if I can make it a complete
Baby, she
full
walked with them
string.
wings. You hear me?
Yes, you do. I'm wondering if I could do
And
this.
shaking what her mama gave her at the same time. You better go on.
She
Let
sure
me see what
Look
is.
this
at her.
do.
Look at her.
There we
Look at
go.
her.
That's full screen.
Look at
Hold
her.
on.
Do it
Look
one
at
more
our
time,
girl.
Keisha. There we
Yeah.
go. Look at her.
She looks so good,
Go ahead,
Oh
y'all.
my
Angel.
gosh, she
Go
looks
ahead,
so good.
Angel. Her legs look amazing.
And that
Yes.
hair blowing, baby.
Yeah, that hair blowing.
Walk.
Girl,
Walk, girl,
baby,
I
she
walk.
love that
looks
she didn't
so.
try to emulate anybody else's walk. She's doing her
No, she
own
doing her
thing.
own walk. Then she did her little spin.
Did she did a
She
twirl?
just did a twirl, girl.
You get it, girl.
Oh
She did
my
her
gosh, she did
twirl, boo. She did her
Baby,
twirl.
she up there twirling for us, girl. I don't even know. This is just so monumental. I just don't
it. It's
know.
it's such a so
She is a natural. She is a
now
natural,
let me tell
y'all.
you part of the reason why she's here. She's definitely here on her own merit. And the folks over
Yes.
at Victoria's Secret are not dumb. And that goes back to what I was saying. Ed
Hmm.
Razik had made some comments about certain groups of people that he didn't see as marketable or fashionable, right? And it the brand took a hit because of it. It was a lot of
Hmm.
controversy that
Hmm.
happened. And I think in part that is why they no longer had the show. So I left the brand in 2000, I want to say 2006. I left the brand in 2006 to take an executive role over at an advertising agency, one of the largest
Okay.
advertising agencies. And so, but I still kept relationships with my people over at Victoria's Secret. And so when this stuff was going on, it was detrimental to the brand. Like one wrong thing could be said and folks will try to cancel you, but it's time to go. And
Hmm.
that's what happened. And we hadn't really seen any
Right.
more shows beyond that. Well, we've seen some, but at some point they
Hmm.
stopped doing the shows because the viewership was low. People weren't tuning in anymore. It was a lot of different things going on. So what we are seeing, especially when you have the likes of somebody like Angel Reese, it's a resurgence of the brand.
Hmm.
Angel's cultural impact has the ability to revitalize, reinvigorate brands, bring them back to life, if you will. That's why so many people are excited. And this is no slight to any other model on this walkway, this runway, because they all deserve, they earn their spot there. And they all have their own sphere of influence. But make no
Because.
mistake about it, there's a crossover that is happening tonight with watching
Yeah.
this show. People who
Yeah.
have never watched the show, never cared for the Victoria's Secret brand, they are watching the show. You have sports fans all over, men and women watching it. You have fans of Angel Reese that are watching it. It is because of Angel that they are watching it. And it is, and when you are in marketing
It's
and
huge
branding, more
market.
specifically marketing, you have to understand trends. You got to look at what's hot, what's working. You got to strategize. And so this is the perfect time. Angels momentum is off the charts. They know what they're doing. Look at what she's dropped just in the last several weeks. You got Juicy Couture. You
Yes.
got the Victoria's Secret announcement, right? You've got all these other things that she's going on, her shoe drop. She's got more shoe drops coming. You have her, being a part of the Met Gala board and all of these different things that like it is monumental. So folks over at Victoria's Secret, they're not dumb.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not quite sure who the leadership is now. I still have folks who work over there. We've been talking about this. Like, did you ever imagine when we were working together that we would see something so monumental? And the consensus has been no. We
No.
never thought we would see a
No.
professional female athlete walking the runway. It was unheard of.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think when
And
we look at
and
back
and
then,
there's other
it
ones that
was,
should have walked. You know what I mean? But go ahead,
yeah.
Tony.
No, you're good. It's back then. It just seemed like they had that just particular look that they wanted to give Victoria, and that
Mm-hmm.
back then it worked. But now, as you said, as time evolved, people evolve, and things change, and you have to grow with the times. And so I think had they done that, they probably wouldn't have had to take that drop off that they did. But I'm glad they're back. I'm glad they're bringing some things forward because hell, I miss Victoria's Secret. I'm just saying.
But
I
it's
miss the
exactly
hell
what
out
you
of
said,
them.
Tony. It's exactly what you said, Tony. I don't think they were adapting to the times as
Yeah,
quickly as they should have been adapting to the times. And
right.
it went through a time where the Me Too movement, where the Me Too movement is still kind of going on, but the Me Too movement and all these things that were happening in our world, and they were kind of tone deaf to it. Just like we talk about when we talk about basketball, when we talk about these organizations. Sometimes
Yes,
they tone deaf to the change that's coming. The change is happening right now, and they're still stuck in the past.
yes.
Mm-hmm. And it
All right,
costs
y'all.
you.
Missy Elliott is on. Come on now.
Okay, come on, Miss.
All right,
Come
Missy.
on.
Hey,
Uh
hey,
oh.
let's turn this up.
What's she singing? What is she doing?
1 Minute Man.
Not the 1 minute man.
That was the intro. Let me see.
All right, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Come on, Missy Elliott. Oh, get him, Missy.
Get him, Misty.
I don't too much like that. What is this? It was not cute. Okay, moving on. Not the news. She said she the hottest round.
You said it. I'm just loving these wings. These wings is giving, boo.
Let's get your freak off.
Man, when
Oh,
you ain't showing Missy on
oh,
the screen though. Can you pull
no,
Missy up?
no, because you know what? You gotta wait till after it's over with.
No, you don't, girl. These people out here showing the whole thing. Missy is killing it. Let me tell you. She
look,
said,
look.
whoop, iconic
Oh,
90s vibes. Come on, Missy.
who is this dude backflipping on this thing?
Yeah, Victoria's Secret said, let us put our finger on the pulse of what's hot and what's happening. Let's make it
Missy should.
happen.
We could have had a miss. Never mind. I ain't gonna say it. We could have had a Missy Super Bowl, and I would have been all right with that. But nobody won't. Never mind. But hear me, Jay Z. Poor Missy. Not when they act the same. She look good though.
She looks amazing.
She does look amazing.
Missy said I'll be at home chilling, and they dusted me off and told me, look, girl, we need you down here at Victoria's Secret. Oh, nothing glass of water.
I only have you on mute so we don't get, so we don't play our music.
Yeah, you know, yeah, we can't put, yeah.
Missy showing out, boy. Look at that
Here,
background.
ADP say, okay, something is happening. She's so crazy. Not lose control, April. Missy. Uh-oh. Let's go, New York, she said. Oh, bucket. Get it.
Missy gonna bring the house down. Hey.
AL504 say, I think the internet didn't crash. Let's see. Oh, they showing the models in the back dancing. I ain't what I wanted to do.
Is it? 165 of y'all hit the like button for me, please. Appreciate the game. Oh wow, your like button is what you mean? Let me see. My like button is a basketball. So
Oh, I hear
164
something
y'all hit the
talking to
like
me.
button for me.
What is that? That me? No.
Is it? Or am I tripping?
What you say? You tripping? What's going on?
I hear somebody talking. Was that me? Oh. Out of control. Cause Missy Elliott said so. Oh, don't make me pop it to the left. Don't make me pop it to the left.
Oh, you didn't hear me. I said no. I was trying to go between my channel and your channel and ended up on somebody else's channel.
Oh.
And I
Yeah.
thought I was muted.
I thought, look, me, I was over here thinking, is it in my?
No. I somebody else
You,
wanted somebody else in the community. They're live too.
oh,
And I
okay,
don't know what
yeah, yeah.
happened. I just hit the back button, but for whatever reason, it ended up on their channel instead of on my channel.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Not shake it, girl. I see you, Missy. Yes, girl, Missy. Yes. All the fields. They should have been had Missy. Did they do this show
I
last
think
year?
YouTube is crashing because I can't pull up my
YouTube is seriously crashing. You can't pull up nothing else. We
that's why I'm
want to
surprised
be
I even
moving
landed on Keith's
ourselves.
channel because I'm trying to get to my channel back to Keisha's channel and it just says an error occurred. It won't load. So
Yes,
Yeah.
it's acting
yeah,
funky.
mine is just, I just came off of it because I was trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, I agree, big girl. So that's what I was trying to say. If they're playing it on YouTube, Keisha, then they can't take it down off your channel because there's no copy. It's on. It's already playing on YouTube. So you stream it
Who's
on your
playing it
channel.
on YouTube? Because
The- There
we would have to
there's a
show
lot
it
of
with no
channels,
music.
huh?
We would have to
You
show it
don't
with
have
no
to. You
music.
don't have. As long as you're not playing the audio, you should be good.
Okay. You know we
You
done been taken down before.
said okay.
Okay. No,
Like
yeah,
if we
right.
can take it down, it's
Because
your fault.
Yeah, they've already
because
sent us
yeah,
a
they taking
notice.
us down. Yeah, they
But
would
were you
shut the
playing
whole stream down.
audio? Were you playing
Yeah, we
audio?
were playing it from YouTube, but long as if it's a live event, you can only show it after the live part has went
Hmm.
because it's owned by Prime. So the people that are doing it on YouTube, which I have to go find it. Hold on, Victor. Uh, they probably are not getting monetized, so they don't care.
Hmm.
Let me see.
She
Is this
did,
live?
Felicia. She definitely crashed the
Right, because
internet.
I just clicked on one and theirs been taken down. They got 71K views. Let me go to another one. It's been taken down.
I mean, it doesn't make any sense. They're live, so they know other people are gonna go live. It's not like they're
Yeah,
you can
whoever
see
this
it.
is, they just got
If
their
it was
stuff
just
taken down too.
streaming on Prime only, then okay, I could see that. But they have other like major media channels that are streaming it.
On YouTube?
Yeah, I saw one earlier. I'm trying to find it again. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
because I
on with
just went
my.
to three. I just went to three separate live shows and they've taken them down.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't use somebody else's
Yeah,
content.
it's in the
YouTube is just
contract.
doing something real
Yeah.
funky because, like I said, I'm trying to go back to your channel from my channel and vice versa, and I ended up on Key's channel, and I'm like, I didn't even type her in. So what's going on? So.
Yeah, because they had three different people was showing the show, was live showing the show.
Mm-hmm.
The Super Friends had 16K show, 16K watching. They didn't
Mm-hmm.
took her. They didn't took her thing down. Her chat is still there, but they didn't took it down.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you can't. You
Like I
can
said,
now.
from a
Look at
Now
media
Angel, the
everything.
rights.
tallest person. Look at Angel.
Shit, they didn't. Hell, they didn't took my X down. Hold on.
They took your what down?
X Twitter.
Did they really?
Hold on 1 second.
And just like that, it's over.
They trying to take this site I've been using in 2000s, but
Mm-hmm.
she keeps getting back up there because she's doing it after they walk, but she's doing it like 5 minutes after they walk. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It can't be at the same time because Prime owns it.
Yeah, Prime owns it, but
And they
who
want
was
you
it?
and the reason why they do that is because they want you to come to Prime. They're not making money if you're not on Prime watching
They're
it.
still making money because you gotta have that. That don't even make sense. You gotta have a Prime subscription to even be able to watch it.
Well,
So even
no,
if somebody
but
is streaming it, you're still paying for it.
Prime has their own watch party thing. That's a subscription that you can do a watch party with them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they still making money. They didn't got an old girl back up, but she must be waiting. And
Girl, this
she said
was so entertaining.
she just
This
put
was
up there,
sad.
I'm coming, guys. Missy
She
Elliott
said,
is performing at Victoria's Secret show. I have to wait a couple of minutes. Give me 5 minutes. Okay.
so yes,
That's what
L
she just
in
put on
the
Twitter because they keep trying to take her down.
yeah. So in the when you're reading it, it tells you like you can do it, but it has to be just a couple seconds. You got to let them do it, and then you follow.
Yeah.
Then you
Mm-hmm.
follow, which is
Yeah.
cool. But yeah, that was awesome. Maybe they thought that's
Man.
what you were doing. That's why they mess with your Twitter. I haven't even checked my Twitter because I know that we
I don't even fool around on Twitter.
streamed with my Twitter.
I
Let's
messed
see.
around
Oh yeah.
I was trying to do threads, but they were so slow with it that I had to go back to Twitter. Because the girl on Twitter was a little bit quicker. When I went to Reddit, they kind of I don't know what they over there doing.
Yeah, they made me disable and try again. So let me go back to it.
Yeah,
So they
let me
did the
tell
same
you,
thing.
Threads reported me when I did something. I forgot what it was.
Are you serious?
What did you
Yeah,
do?
man. I think I posted like clips from something. I can't remember what it was, but I was like, oh, these are out there on the internet. And then they gave it back to me.
Girl.
I was like, oh, can y'all not do that to me? But to the people that be thinking that Angel don't be out here trying to be out here working, they can go to hell. Hold on.
All right. So my ex is coming
Just
back up.
Yeah.
There you go. It just came back up.
She say this guy came out of retirement for her.
Yeah, he's a retired walking coach. Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm telling
Mm-hmm.
you, listen,
Angel, go ahead,
impact,
Angel.
reach, and nobody works harder than her team. A lot of people always talk about Janine, but she has three other young ladies, three or four other young ladies that
How you
also
doing,
are a
sir?
part of the team. And they work hard. They work hard for this young lady.
Do they, Lord?
And the other thing is, we talk about other women. We don't know like what agencies they're with. But Angel has also proven that there's massive opportunity in working with a boutique agency as well. You don't always have to go the big route. A lot of people want to be signed by big agencies, big name agencies, and that's cool because there are a lot of opportunities that come with that. But you have to remember they have a roster full of folks that they have to represent, and you could just become a number. Right. And
Right.
what Angel and Janine and the other ladies have put together, they focus on her. And I don't know if a lot of people know, I believe Janine, before her and Angel started working together, I think she was representing or working with folks, gentlemen from the NFL. So she has that. She's not green. They know what they're doing, as proof in what we're seeing. Like, look at baby, she walking that show. Look at her. Would you just look at her up front?
She had a ball, boy, baby.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And with one of her faves, Adriana. Yeah, look at
Oh,
her.
is that her name? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm back, ladies.
You had you girl. We was over here looking at Angel walking at the end of the show.
Girl, you see Angel, a little thickums. Go ahead on, girl. She look cute
Baby,
self.
she ain't worried about y'all.
She flipped that hair.
She
She got
ain't
that
worried
little
about
wave
y'all.
going.
Spies been pretty good with the whole thing.
Our
Hold
little
on.
niece and Pooh got the wave going. Go ahead,
Hold on. Let me bring
girl.
this up. He got a little longer clip. Hold on.
Let's
Mhm.
see.
Oh, let me tell you, they playing music. But
Yeah, you can't
anyway,
play the music. Yeah,
no. Oh, that pregnant girl, bless her heart. Cause
baby.
baby, I would
She
be
gonna
in
be
no
tired
heels.
when she get in the back.
Right.
Angel has raised the bar, and look, she's still the tallest out there.
That's what I said. You ain't hear me when I said, look at Angel. She the tallest thing out there.
She has really, she's
She
not
is
only
walking
but
besides.
created the blueprint, but she's showing on so many levels what can be done. And it's not up to it's up to these players and their teams, their management. Like, don't wait on the WNBA to do anything for you.
Mhm.
You got to
No,
get out there and
no.
do it yourself. Don't wait on the team, your team that you play for, to do it. As far as I know, I don't even think that I've seen much of the Chicago Sky posting anything about this.
No,
And it's
that's
a
okay. They'll pay
huge
the
No.
missed
piper for me.
opportunity.
It's a big missed opportunity. They should have
Yeah.
been on it the entire time this was going on. They should have had something,
Oh
feeds
yeah.
live, somebody there, photos, just, the works. But this goes back, L, to all the other missed opportunities that they've had when it has come to Angel and
Mhm.
using her when she said, hey, use me for your marketing ideas and to
She
bring in
did.
things and to bring the brands. She's told them, and they haven't done it because they feel like they're smarter than the average bear. But as you can see, it's killing them in the end. And at this point, she has silenced herself, and you're on your
Mhm.
own. Where are we with this? Either I'm going to play for you or I'm not. Um,
Right.
where we are. So
Yeah.
She has told them countless times, use me to market the team, use me to market this, and they view it as, oh, this 23-year-old girl is telling me what to do.
yeah, they're
We're gonna
sad.
do it. We're gonna do it our way. Her and her manager, who has become grand geniuses. They don't know what they're talking about. We've been handling this business for what? How long Michael Arthur has been the owner? What, 20 some odd years? We know what we doing. No, y'all don't know
Mhm.
what y'all doing.
But
Y'all,
it's their
y'all.
miss. It's their miss.
It's
It's
like,
the thing about it is with them not doing it, it's not hurting Angel's brand at all. I remember a show that we did probably maybe a couple months back, and Keisha, you had asked the question that if Angel sat out, right, in the upcoming season, if she didn't get a trade and she decided to sit out, what type of impact would that have on her brand? And I said then, I don't think that it's going to have a massive impact on her brand because of things like this, right? She is continuously showing that she is marketable even outside of basketball. So those things are not going to stop. Everyone, these people are not blind and they're not deaf. They know what's going on, right? They see what's going on with her and the organization that she's working with. Um, and so brands are not going to penalize her if she decided to sit out a season because she has shown that she moves the needle. She's a change maker. She's leading the pack, right? She's the standard. And it does, and again, this is no slight to any of those other women. I say it all the time. Angel is in a class by herself. She's one of one. So you can't duplicate that model. You can do your own thing and use her model as inspiration, but she's marketable. There's no, if brands are in the business of making money, there's no way that they're not going to continue to pursue her, and collaborate and work with her because they see how marketable she is. And it's not just about her being marketable, her influence translates into dollars. Her reach, some people are influencers, but when it comes to selling and marketing and promoting things, they don't move the needle forward financially.
Mm.
That's not the case with Angel.
Uh,
So yeah, I feel like the sky has, and even with this, they're continuing to show as a professional organization that they are petty,
right.
because there is no other reason why the organization, on down to the players and the coaches, wouldn't be reposting and sharing and celebrating. I see a handful here, less than a handful, that are liking her post and putting heart eyes in the comments. But outside of that, and maybe they don't want to because fans might come for them. Some folks that are, call themselves fans of hers are unhinged and they take it too far. But for you not to even repost on your stories, heck, Instagram has a feature where you can repost something and it don't even show up on your feed.
Right. It's
So
like,
the fact that they are choosing to, it is a choice. The fact that they are choosing to not celebrate and support her speaks volumes. But enough of them, because this is really a celebration about Angel
It's
and
all about
her off the
Angel.
court accomplishments, huh?
That's what I said. It's all about Angel.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
just don't, I don't get it. But maybe this could be a catalyst for somebody else that, they always use, like I tell kids all the time, go where you appreciate it. Go where people value your worth. Don't be running around with people that they don't get it. It's okay. It is not your job to help them get it.
Yeah.
That's right.
you
Mhm.
know, if
That's right.
if you know what long as you secure within yourself and you know what you bring to the table, if they
Yeah.
can't recognize it, and after you done told them a couple of times, then it's time to just move around. No.
You know.
No, it's just time to move around. No.
You
I
know.
I don't
love
know.
this for her for so many reasons. Yeah, it just, and shout out to all of the women. Like we
Yes.
talked about the pregnant women, like we talked about
Mhm.
the different hues of brown women, black women, seeing that full spectrum of representation. Even as a woman in my 50s, who by the way will be 54 this Sunday. So this was supposed to be kind of like a little pre-birthday turn up too. um, but it's just so inspiring on so many levels. And again, seeing Angel's reach, I don't know if you all have seen the clip of the black female pastor who, for her pastoral anniversary, her congregation gifted her, one of the gifts that they gave her was an Angel Reese
It was Angel
jersey,
Reese jersey. I
and
saw it. It
how
was
she
Oh.
cool.
was just elated. And I'm just talking about, man, her reach is crazy. I got my me bounds, and my mom was like, "Oh, I want a pair." My mother will be 72 in December, and she walking around Las Vegas this weekend with her me bounds on all
Tell me
weekend long,
about
honey.
Why
I
you
want
didn't
my
bring
knee
this
bounds
clip
down
of
here. I should have worn my knee bounds
pastor?
down here because it's dusty down here. But I sure wore them puppies down here. I sure
Honey,
did.
I was on that strip in the MGM Grand Hotel with my diamond dust on. So listen, she is far reaching, okay?
Hey, did you see this?
What?
She's there's a team, and I believe in Japan, that has her merch, her
Mm,
shoes,
really?
and they are wearing Reebok. But
Love
her
it.
shoes, they're wearing her shoes over there. I forgot to send you that, Keisha, because I
Oh,
wanted you to see
really?
that. Yes. Little thin little Asian girl. I was like, "Oh, she's so tiny, she's so cute." And they see her with this big shoe in her hand. And I don't know if it was supposed to be meant like a dream, and then the dream has come true because then next thing you know, she got a box and she's pulling out the shoes, she's putting them on her feet, and she has on her Reebok game gear. And so
Mm-hmm.
it's a whole team comes into play, and everybody got on Reebok gear, them and the opposing team, and they all have on her shoes.
Yeah.
Oh,
The white and
cool.
black. Yep, the white and black. I was like, wow, this girl is way over there. Shit.
Yeah, I did. You know what? I actually did see the Filipino team. Yeah, she
Is that
look,
what it was? The Filipino team?
no, something like that. Yeah,
Yeah, it
I
was one
did
of them.
see that.
It was one of them Asian teams.
I was like, baby, this girl
L, she
reach.
everywhere. L,
She
she
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah.
L, she
I just,
everywhere.
I look. I wonder, wh- how much? Let's talk about this before we get up out of here. How much of is is all this marketing of Angel and the rest of these ladies? Because I mean, Asia had her shoes, and they were successful. A couple of other people don't have signature shoes, but they got brand deals with those shoes. Talking about like New Balance and some of that going on. Sabrina Ionescu shoes were very successful too. How much
Yes.
is this off the court stuff helping the W with their success? That maybe they starting to take these women for granted
They are. And that's what this
instead of
movement is
helping
about.
them further their brand.
Right. That's what this movement is about, Keisha. It has a lot to do with the fact that these ladies are moving the needle financially for the W, not just with the things that they're doing and marketing the W, but they're moving the needle financially as well. Yes, Kathy may have come in and have done a couple of things, but it's nothing compared to what these ladies have done in the last couple of years. And I wouldn't even say the last couple of years. I would say the last 3 to 4 years, because you had Sabrina that came in 3 years ago, and before that you had Asian, a couple other ladies that just started hitting the scenes right at the peak that they needed to before the young ones came in. So yes, they've been moving that needle quite a bit, and you have to also sit here and say, golly, she's smart. That's why she was so distant. Someone that's distant, that, to become, I don't want to say angry, but it's like, you
Mm,
stealing my thunder type thing. These women don't,
mm.
don't have nothing to steal from you. You didn't own it in the first place. You're just managing it. That's just the difference.
right,
But I
right,
need those type of people need to understand that, because without these women playing, you don't have a league. So you have to understand that as a GM as well. I mean, I'm sorry, as a commissioner, you have to understand that.
Man, Angel brought back and revived the Victoria's Secret brand in one full swoop. We don't
I
care
She
nothing
know.
did
about
in
Kathy,
two
Michael, and none
days.
of them. She
In
revived and
2 days.
reinvigorated that brand, and she did it so effortlessly. So many people were clowning her, talking about, have you seen Angel walk in heels? And you had the model
I
chick who
saw
was like,
all that.
all of that. And I'm just so proud of her because, as with anything that she does, her approach, she doesn't take things, like, you can tell she's a workhorse. She's so dedicated to her crafts, whatever craft it is that she's focused on in that moment. She's dedicated to it, and this crossover is monumental in so many different ways. I'm sorry, I didn't even see, I got like 3 or 4 tabs open up on my on my thing. Like I said, I'm watching it on Prime on my computer. I got YouTube open. I'm trying to go back and forth between me and Keisha's channels and yours, So Pretty Tony. And just watching her, like, I didn't hear anybody say anything about Suni Lee, and this is no shade to her, but it just shows like she's not tall, right? But they
And I
decided to
missed
have
her.
her
Where
as
did
a
she go?
model for I'm sure really great reasons. And so I say that not to compare them or not to slight her in any way. It's more about the people that just keep talking about Angel. Nobody
Yes.
was concerned about Suni walking in heels.
No.
That's
You know
because
what
she
I'm
didn't have
saying?
to. Hold on. I got Suni because y'all know I am a
Yeah. Show
gymnastic.
Sue.
Y'all know I am a gymnastic girl, and my daughter
Yes.
did it for a long time. Was a big part of her
Mm-hmm.
life. Suni was in the pink um for the little people, the casual wear. That's why I think we were talking. To be
Yes.
honest with you. I think somebody got it, but
Goodness, shooter.
she's so little. I love my Suni.
She's so tiny. She's so
She's
cute. She's so cute. Look at her. Them little legs. Them little
and
legs
some
just
little
moving.
legs is moving.
Them little legs moving.
And I don't even know if she got on heels. I can't tell. Oh, I can't hear you. Hold
Can you
on.
make the screen bigger?
Yeah, I'm gonna make it bigger so we
Okay.
can
All right,
hold on, let
Miss
me make it
Marketable Lady. I
okay,
need you
hold on.
to
Oh wait,
put
hold on.
something together
That's what I'm trying to say.
for the
Okay.
WL.
Huh?
You need to go in and market something and put something together for the W to do a quick little
If I
runway.
can make this bigger. If they
I've been
got a
saying it
bigger
for months, over a year now.
oh
They can come hire
here
me
go a
as a
bigger one.
consultant. I'm available.
They need somebody. Okay, here we go. Here go old
Pitch that
Suni.
portfolio, sis. Pitch it.
Oh, and I
Look at
love that they had her walking in pink, which is a different extension. It's an extension of the Victoria's Secret brand.
Right,
Come on,
right.
uh-huh.
Suni, look at them abs. You better go
You
on,
see it,
girl.
huh?
You see it.
I love me some Suni.
Now, she is a world champion.
That's a world champion right there for
You
Yes.
sure.
understand what I'm saying? And so
Olympic
if we
medalist.
didn't know that a world champion was walking in this show, but we knew who Angel was, that speaks to her reach and impact, y'all. That is crazy.
Yes.
It's absolutely crazy. So again, it doesn't matter, all the naysayers they talking about. And here's the thing. Them folks that was talking about Angel and her walk, oh, is she walking in heels? I hope she can do it. Number one, do y'all know what the material for the floors is like in those arenas? Is very slippery.
Right?
So trying to walk in heels in that, and then you walking in an open toe shoe most of the time, it's very difficult to do anyway.
Yes, it is.
But the
I
idea that y'all thought,
Can
in
I
the
look
same way
where
that Angel will go and hire Arrogant Tay to do her when she's doing her lace wigs. She got the lady that does her nails. She's got a
Mhm.
private chef. The way that she got 3 different trainers, she
Yes.
invests in making sure that when she shows up well, exceptionally well. What made y'all think she wasn't gonna do the same thing with this?
Huh.
I'm with you.
What made y'all think she was just gonna get out there and walk?
I don't know what these people some of these people are special, yeah.
That's a
I
nice
don't
way of putting it.
I don't know I don't know what else to say. Some of these people really think some of these people really think she just gonna get up there and I don't know what they
It don't even matter. Can we take a pause to thank our incredible viewers for tuning in and watching
Look,
the
Yes,
show,
look.
regardless of what channel you're watching from, whether it's Cut the Ish, Real Talk Sports, if you're on Court Vision with So Pretty Tony, or on the KL Jones Media channel. We really appreciate y'all being here. We see the comments.
yes.
We're gonna highlight some of the comments. How many of y'all? I don't know if we can do
Oh,
a poll.
before you do that,
Mhm.
hit the like button. Now check
That's
my
where I was
like,
headed. That's where
Yes,
I was headed.
yes.
and I don't like the number. I'm not gonna even say what the number is. Hit the like button,
I'm
y'all.
gonna
Go
say
ahead,
it.
there.
It's 109 of y'all watching, and it's only 50 likes. Fix
That's
it.
right.
The
Fix it.
like
Thank you.
button.
You
Now, how
heard
many
her.
of y'all I saw early in the chat, but right now, drop in the chat. How many of y'all this is your first time watching the Victoria's Secret fashion show?
All right, y'all. I got the melanin. Hold on. Yeah.
If this is your first time watching, let us know in the chat.
Look, hit the like button, y'all. I know we've been watching the Wings and Missy Elliott and
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Tulip,
know the
she
like.
definitely ate it down. She ate that runway down. You hear me?
Boots.
Yeah,
Did she
I,
ever?
She ate it
you know,
down, she ate it up,
I know
and
we've
she
been
left
watching,
no
but
crumbs.
y'all hit, and I know y'all was watching Carol G, the Latinas. I know y'all was watching. It was hot, but please hit the dang on button, okay?
Hit the button.
Because we had
Hit the
look,
button.
baby. Uh-oh,
Wait a
somebody.
minute,
Oh
what?
wait, hold on. I got the post show live. Hold on, let
Hold
me
on, hold
see.
on. Alyssa B is funny. She said, check the Mercury. Check and see if the Mercury posted something. They don't give a, you know, the
She
Mercury.
ain't right. They ain't right. Hold on. They're not right. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna play this and see what they talk about. I ain't listened to it, y'all. So yeah, y'all get my real reaction.
I wanted to walk with y'all. We want to walk with you. You better rep Chicago. Did Missy already leave? I want to take a picture with her. I want to take a picture with her.
I don't think so.
That girl knows she that girl. You hear
Look at her, boy.
Okay. Y'all seen that shit. That shit was nasty. Period.
She did that, okay?
What house said I couldn't walk? Okay. Oh, okay.
So sassy, man. She is
My
so
mom, she's
sassy.
like crying.
Almost said
Is she
I
still out
couldn't
there?
walk.
My mom. Oh, let me see if I can get her.
I have Angel.
My mama would probably say, "Girl, give me that phone."
My mom ain't taking
Hi.
that phone.
I was trying to get my mom.
Aw.
Like my mama.
Sorry, y'all. I'm going back on stage.
Oh.
That walk was nasty.
Yes, it was, niece. It was
Yes,
nasty,
it was
baby.
nasty, for
It was
sure.
nasty.
Where is she? Where
It
is she?
wasn't nasty, Keisha. It was nasty.
She said the walk was nasty. I think she looking for her mama.
Yeah, she looking for her mama.
Call her. Hi,
She said, what
guys.
hole said I can't
Okay,
walk?
bye, guys.
She said, "Okay, bye
It's
guys.
okay,
I gotta go
bye,
find
guys.
my mama."
She said, what garden tool said I can't walk? Huh? Which
Girl,
one
when
of
she
you
said
garden
that,
tools said I
I
can't
Who that
walk?
almost
was?
I almost spit out my drink.
Who that was that said I couldn't walk?
Which one of you garden tools said I couldn't
One
walk?
of you
What
no good.
what Harpo said that? What
What
Harpo said
Harpo
that?
said
Which
that?
one of you no good ninjas?
Oh my gosh.
Hey man, that's the beauty of Angel because she comes out as her authentic self. She don't have to switch and back and forth and all that. You
Yeah.
just be like, okay,
All
yeah,
right, we got to show some love to the family. Thank y'all. Thank you, Reddit Milky Way,
go
for the
ahead.
happy early birthday wishes. I appreciate you.
Yes, yes. Put them up
We got
there.
some people in here. Okay, did anybody
Black
respond?
Beauty say Angel did an amazing job. She looked absolutely stunning. Yes. I like
Oh,
All
but you
it.
right.
know
If this
who?
was your first time watching the Victoria's Secret show, let us know. And then
Let
I'm gonna
me.
ask the question that we already know the answer to: why you watch it?
Hey, Ka- I always say that girl name wrong. It used to be Angel's teammate, Kaiser Godric.
Yeah, Kaiser gotcha.
Okay, I always say her name wrong. That she another one that needs to be modeling somewhere.
Who?
She was doing it for a
Kaiser,
while. I don't know what happened.
I
She
didn't
was
hear
doing
you.
it for a
Who?
while.
Because I can't
Kaiser.
hear.
Kaiser Godric. Remember, used to be on the team with her, her friend.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kaiser.
Yeah. And now I'm surprised they didn't have her in the show.
Mm-hmm. I would say shit. Look, I'm here. I'm here for y'all. I ain't playing with y'all. I'm not playing. I'm showing up for my girl. You know.
Yes, you did.
I
Yes,
bet you
indeed.
she'll never fix Holly's falling lashes again.
No, she won't. No,
No, you didn't.
somebody tweeted. Somebody tweeted. Angel really got me out here watching a fashion show, and I wasn't even bored. Y'all, this is epic.
Hey, April, I feel you on that. April said, I want an angel to walk in sports or athletic in the sports or
I th-
athletic wear segment too. And I get what, like, I agree, but I understand why they didn't. Because
why
Yes.
this
you
is
think? Why
cementing
you
her
think?
outside of that, right? Like,
Yeah.
this is
Hmm.
cementing her brand outside of that. That's what most people probably would have expected for it to be, and I think they were really intentional and strategic about not doing it that way because this sets her apart in a different way. Then people
Mm.
would say, well, of course they only had her because they had her for the sports and athleisure wear segment, and that's all they really wanted her for, when actually they're solidifying her as a model worthy um personality, if you will, or public figure. So
And I wanted her to have her wings. You know, if you'd have walked in the athlete portion, I don't think they have their wings. You know what I'm saying?
mhm.
In that segment of the fashion show. But I did like the athlete. I mean, I like the pink back brand. My girls have always liked it. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm with you. I think it's a good thing that they didn't try to cross her back over since she
Yeah,
was
yeah.
already walking
I'm glad that
in.
they didn't do that. Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense the reason why they didn't. Like, you just when you're doing something different and cutting edge, and again, they're introducing her to a new audience. It's not just you got to remember, it's not just Angel's fan base that came over to watch this show tonight. Now she's going to leave with a larger fan base, because this platform also introduced her to a whole new entirely new audience, and that's part of the reason why she said this is life changing for her, right? Because now fashion houses are, I'm telling y'all, back in the day, Victoria's Secret fashion show was stateside the biggest thing to happen in the fashion and modeling world.
Hmm.
Like, when
I
you
like.
look at the big shows overseas in Paris, and Paris Fashion Week and Milan Fashion Week, all of those major juggernaut shows in the fashion industry, Victoria's Secret had historically been that here in the United States. And
Yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah.
those folks, a lot of those models and executives, they work with those fashion brands over in Europe, right? In different countries. And so um the revival of this brand and her being introduced to a new audience it's going to be life changing for her in a number of ways. But a big thing is, now she's cemented herself as a professional model. She can talk the talk and walk the walk, literally.
I just got one thing to say.
So don't be surprised. You hear her here first. Don't be surprised when you see her in Paris Fashion Week next year.
This girl's skin is so beautiful, y'all. A nook.
Her
Effortless.
skin is amazing.
Yes.
And the woman that did her, oh, you talking about this one right here? Yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
gosh, she looks so
I,
good.
she's that girl that I think somebody made a mistake and took a picture of her at like at a concert or something, and then her picture went viral, and then model agencies started calling. I think her name
Mm-hmm.
is a Nook.
Enoch,
Uh,
Enoch,
yeah,
Enoch, yeah.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
a Nook,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. Yeah, but her skin is just beautiful, just beautiful,
Yeah.
y'all.
Welcome, Brandon. Thank you. But listen, it's all love across the YouTube streets. We have a lot of fellow content creators that have been creating content around this Tonight Show, live watch parties. I'm here for the more, the merrier. Thank y'all for
Yes.
spreading the love and coming over from other channels to tune in with, tap in with us as well. I'm excited. This is good for the culture. It's good for women's basketball. It's good for the YouTube community. And it's great for Angel. And if you're an Angel Reese fan, today is a great day to be an Angel Reese fan. It's dope
Yes.
all around. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what we do after this. What can't this young lady do? Where do we go from here? L.
I just
She.
told you. I think the next thing is that um she's already, I believe, signed with, I can't remember the name of the agency right now. I see it in my head, but I can't get the name out right now. So I believe she might be signed to a fashion house already, but I think the next big thing for her is that we're going to start seeing her in more fashion centric and
Yes.
beauty centric campaigns. I think that's the next like real logical step. But I
Mhm.
just believe that we're gonna see her in those big shows, like again, Milan, and Paris Fashion Week. You're gonna see her. Now those fashion houses, what we're gonna see is designers coveting Angel to have her wear their designs.
Yes.
Mhm.
I see
Mhm.
her with what's her name, who she adores so much.
Who?
In her lingerie wear also.
Who? Savage Fenty, Rihanna.
Yes.
Rihanna.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see
yeah.
her getting with Savvy Vintage for sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah,
Um,
she wants to work
and
with her really bad. So
yeah, and I know the original plan, Keisha, we were gonna as part of the pre-show, or the kickoff to the show, we were gonna talk a little bit about Common and him being featured on Angel's podcast. And I know we may not have the time to do it now, but I do want to bring this up as it relates to the question of what's next, right?
Uh huh.
yeah,
Go ahead.
So in that episode, there was a segment where she talked about not really enjoying being on set for so many hours. And I
yes,
think it was taken out of context. It wasn't so much about her being on set for so many hours, but being on set for so many hours and not being used
being
for
productive.
a good majority of that time because she had a small role in this upcoming film with Idris Elba, which, don't forget, what's the release date? That's coming out soon, so make sure you watch it. I think it might even be out this weekend, maybe. I know it's before the end of October, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and as someone who has worked on both sides of the entertainment industry, being on set is no joke. It literally, you can have 16 20-hour days and you might have a small role. And I love that Common took that opportunity to encourage her because she said she
Yes,
wanted to do more acting, but she don't want, just let me be myself. I don't want to be a character. I don't want to take on a role. Like, let me just be me. And I love that he took that as an opportunity to pour into her as someone who was not native to acting, but came from a
right,
different industry in entertainment by way of music. He
Mhm.
could share his own experiences, right? And encourage her in that. So with that said, she even talked a little bit about, since she's been showing this behind the scenes of them having a 6 hour long practice, I think yesterday or today, right? And
hmm,
so now she's getting her feet wet and
yes,
getting her teeth into the meat of what it's like to have to be on set in different capacities for a good length of time.
every time.
And
This
this
is
is
what it
going
takes.
to elevate her. Trust me, the offers are about to roll in like they never have before. So a logical next step that I see for her is to hire an acting coach,
Hmm.
and we're going to start to see her in more roles, both comedic roles, because she got a natural sense of humor, but
Yes,
also
it's
in
funny as hell.
film, right? And even in commercials. That's going to be a natural best next step for her. Logically, it makes sense because now she's going to get trained on how to develop a character and how to portray a character, and then she'll overcome that challenge of not wanting to be on set for long periods of time. I think that Common really planted a seed with her that she respected and had strongly considered, and so I wouldn't be surprised if that's something that we see coming in the very near future for her. She'll overcome that challenge that she had with being on set for so long. And then again, like I said, the brand deals, that's the stuff that we expect to see. It's
Well,
the
hold on.
unexpected stuff that I'm
Hold
talking about.
hold
Right.
on. Let's listen to a little bit of what Carmen had to say because I would
Okay.
definitely want to hear. Hold on. Let me get through the.
Yeah,
I want to hear.
I agree with you. While we wait on that, I
Let
agree
me
with
get
you,
through
El.
the. Okay, here we go. Let's
Get
start
to
from the
that portion.
beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just right, just to let you know. I love
What?
I love that. I love that movie. Like when I was younger and it was weird, I used to be like, maybe like I always kind of wanted to be like an agent, like what Queen was doing,
Yeah.
and like figuring things out. So I used to like think like that's how my life could run and could go if I didn't play basketball. Because initially when I went
Yeah.
to Maryland, I was like, I'm gonna do business. Like I'm gonna think about how I can become an agent and like be an agent for pros. So that's kind of like that's my favorite movie. Even though I'm not gonna be an agent now, but I still love the movie.
Yeah, but yo, you know what you're saying too is like, cause I actually majored in business when I went to college, but your business acumen and whatever you gathered um, in school and in your life when it comes to business is one of the reasons, like you said, once you got your platform, that you can turn your business into what you are doing now. Like
Yeah,
this is a great podcast. I seen you on the cover, you know, of the two what the what
2K.
two
Yeah.
which 2K Sports. I was about to say 2K, but and then you know what you doing with your shoes. Like I was just told your shoes is selling crazy, like crazy.
Yeah, we
That's you
sent you
know
some. Did you get
I
them?
I no I need look
We
if
sent you
I
some.
get
You and
some
Jennifer.
from
We sent you and Jennifer some.
okay, I'm gonna rock them. I need to find out where they are, but I'm
Okay.
gonna rock them if you sent them, and I'll make sure Jennifer knows that you y'all sent them. But but yeah, that I think for me just starting to try to evolve and grow in business and different things like that. I think it was just experiences um of not of failures and like man this ain't work like and trying to learn from other people um, helped me. I don't even remember if I answered the question, but I just
Like how
thought
you
That
about
guys?
it.
boy
How you
crazy.
guys?
Let me tell you something. Common is crazy as all get
He
out.
talks too much and he gets lost all
He
the time.
does.
He got lost in his whole. Hold
That's
on, let me.
Keisha, L. That's all the time.
That boy.
Common is he talks way too much and he don't hear.
So much.
That boy.
He was taking over, but it felt, I told Janine, I share with Keisha from time to time, like
Hold on,
I'll
let me.
go ahead.
Hold on, let me get the money. Hold
Oh
on.
yes.
Thank you, Rasheed Beats, for the $2 super chat. He said, "Happy birthday, Sister KL."
Thank you.
That
I
boy was talking
appreciate
like
you. So,
15 miles around.
but
He almost missed the fact that you sent him some shoes. Oh, you sent me some shoes. Oh yeah, I'm
right.
gonna find where they at. I don't even know what those shoes at. I'm gonna tell
But
Jennifer
it was cool that she allowed him the space to kind of just be, because it really felt like an older cousin, like cousins talking, right? And we got to sit
Mm-hmm.
in on the conversation of an older cousin giving his younger cousin some wisdom and
Mhm.
sharing with her, maybe an uncle and a niece. But it's great. Hold on. So I know we doing the money shots we featuring, but I gotta shout out a couple people.
Go
First of
ahead.
all, T Carmela, thank you, sis, for fighting. T Carmela that had to fight her way through because she said YouTube was crashing left and right. And at one point, I think she said the Victoria's Secret YouTube channel got up to, was it 3.5 million views?
Woo!
Mm.
Angel
That's
done
fire.
crashed the internet.
That's fire, man.
She done crashed
Ooh.
the internet. So for those of you who couldn't access the the Off the Court show. Thank you for pushing your way through and coming to show us love and joining
You
us.
too.
We really appreciate y'all. ADP said that, I done crashed. And thank you for the clarification, T. Carmela. She said Angel is society management. I could not get the name out my mouth to save my life. Yes, she is signed with society management for modeling. And
Oh, okay. Okay.
this is huge. So now, again, going back to what I was saying to answer your question, the next logical step is for her to get an acting coach and to be signed with an entertainment house. Like I would not be surprised if um one of the juggernaut talent agencies try to sign her. That doesn't take over what Janine does. Like they will work in tandem together, right? But I see one of the big talent agencies trying to sign her. Now the question will be if she wants to sign with a big agency or not, or does she want to stick to the model that works? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm a
But
press
I think
player. Look,
for parlaying into commercial acting and theater and dramatic theater and television and film, she's gonna need a big juggernaut. But the way that they structure her contract will have to make sense so that Janine still has a hand in everything that she's doing, because she obviously is the secret sauce, right?
yes,
Like
she is.
those
Look,
ladies know what
Yes,
they're doing.
yes.
look, panel and chat. I'm a press play, and hopefully Carmen and got it together. If we ain't got it together in the first 3 to 4
Hey, I
minutes,
watched the whole thing.
I ain't gonna mess around with Carmen over whole press play.
How you got into
Wait,
acting? Like,
hold
what
on.
made you want to
Nubian
be an
Sage
actor?
says
Oh,
she already hired her
oh yeah.
acting coach. Who's her
So
acting coach?
Yeah, I think she says it in this interview.
Okay.
Hold
I was in making music. I had hit a ceiling
on.
where I felt like, man, I'm a hip hop artist. I want to do all this eccentric, different type of music, and it didn't feel like the industry was open to that. Like, cause I did an album that was really like eclectic, and people was like, man, this is terrible. No, why, Common? Why would you do that? And it was really one of the first times I didn't get love, at least from the even the hip hop crowd. Like they were like, this is no, like, so I was like, man, there's something else out there for me creatively that I haven't explored, I haven't really connected and touched down with. I started trying to do different things, piano and different, and like I said, I never felt like these things, the things I tried was where I could be great at it. But I remember I always loved plays, I always loved movies, I always loved TV, and my A&R and my label introduced me to this acting coach, because I was about to do something back in the day that they call Lyricist Lounge, where it's like you rapping but you also acting in it too. It was an MTV thing, and
My name is Whitney Allen.
Oh,
I'm a
hell.
widow,
Here
and
we
my
go.
husband Ryan died when he was 35 years old.
All right, I'm sorry.
man, I went to acting class and I was like, it was like the heavens just opened up. I was like, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to be doing along with the music. And I just would just be excited going to class. Like every time I would get off tour, in between tours or anything, I was just like, when that next acting class? And I would show up. I start going on auditions, and not really fully like embracing the fact that I need to go like incredible on auditions. Like, so I ended up getting a script that I really loved and read the script, and I put my all into this audition, got my first call back, and then that blew my mind. And the second ended up getting the second call back. I had to fly on a plane to go do the audition, like coming from China, landed from China, and went and did the audition and got the role, and that was it. Like it was a movie called Smoking Aces that Alicia Keys is in the movie, Ryan Reynolds is in the movie.
I
There's a lot of
remember.
great actors. Ben Affleck, Ray Liotta, Ray Liotta's a legend. The dude Chris Pine. It was some dope. Taraji was in it. It was a
You have a
crazy
lot of great
cast.
ones for sure.
Yeah. So that was the start of my acting, and I mean, I'm out here in London now, right now, filming the show Silo. It's on Apple TV Plus.
That's
and
nice.
it's a dope show. but I'm bringing it up because I'm like, acting is something you always can learn and grow in.
Yeah.
I'm going on a set, and some days it's like, wow, I'm really learning. I lit that up. I'm amazed. This was amazing. This felt great.
Yeah.
And some days I'm like, damn, man, like, please, I wish I could do that over. And this is not like, you feel like you don't know what you're doing, and you just feel like you've failed. So it humbles you and makes you have to be better.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, because one thing being an athlete, Dwayne Wade said this to me, but I want to ask your opinion. He's like, man, you got to have a short memory as an athlete,
Yeah.
because, you know, you might miss like 8 shots, but you still got to play. So what is the mentality to keep going for you as a basketball player? Because it's not, 50% is a good percentage, right?
Yeah.
A shooting percentage.
Yeah.
So that means when you miss it, if you miss 6, what keeps you going?
I can make the next 6. And plus, on top of that, I just trust my work. Like, I put in countless days, countless nights, countless hours. So knowing that, like, if I miss 6, I can make 6 more and I'm still at 50%. Or I can make 7
Yeah.
and I'm over that. Or I can make 8, or I can make 9. Like, and especially for me, like, I know the team needs me, and the team needs me to perform. And if I don't have a positive mindset, or if I'm not in the right mind, like, I'm useless. That's any job. If you're not picking up the slack or doing your job, your piece of the puzzle, like, it's not gonna be complete. So that's just kind of how I'm always in with my mindset, like, knowing my team needs me and I don't really want to, like, let them down. But do you
That's
like
cool.
acting though? Like, I feel like it's long.
Can I just talk about that? This dude, Common, is in awe of Angel Reese and is fumbling and bumbling his words and interviewing her.
I told you he this freaking took over.
Baby, he was lit. Okay.
He's like, I just want to pick your brain. I just want to know, what do you be thinking about, Common? I want to be on you, boo.
But she allowed him the space to do that, and I think
That was good.
you won't see that typically on a show, right? Where you
Right.
have a host who has a guest and they allow the guest to kind of lead the conversations in some ways. But I think that was one out of reverence, because Okaman ain't, I think we might be around the same age. He might even be a little younger than I am, but
Yeah.
there's
Yeah, he's
there's a
about
level
our
of,
age. Yeah.
right. There's a level of reverence that she had for him, and it shows. It's very endearing. But she also probably peeped, some
Oh,
extracurriculars going on behind the scenes, and just was like, let me go on and let him do
hold
his
on.
thing.
Rasheen B said, I bet he talked Jennifer Hudson's ear off.
You know what, Rashid? I'm gonna have to agree with you.
If she's home and not touring somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
I can see Jennifer like, okay, yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hold up. I gotta go to the. Okay. No. Never mind. Keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, I like what T. Carmela said, because we were talking about in the chat, just like, was he doing what I think he was doing? I know I seen a little plume of smoke go past the screen a couple times. I thought I was tripping, but
There's
she said no.
possibility.
Some
Common say he
people,
be
no
chilling.
matter how many times they do interviews, or just because they're front facing public figures doesn't mean that they don't deal with being shy or get
Uh huh.
anxious in
Yeah.
interviews and stuff. And so maybe we don't know what the backstory is. He might have had a really long day on set. He shared that he was over in London filming for I think he said Apple TV show. We already know that there are long days on set, which he shared, and I talked about as well. That might have been him.
I don't
Obviously
think
there's
it's
a,
said it that at all. I think he's
well, I was gonna
nervous.
say there's
Like
a big time difference.
Yeah, he
Well, he just
said
felt
that he
cool.
gets nervous.
it sounds
Yeah.
like he's like in awe of her. Like he's nervous. Like, can I ask you this question?
And
Okay,
he was
sure.
really interested. Like, he was
Right.
really
Very
interested in
interested.
hearing what what she had to say. Like, he really wanted to learn more. How do you prepare for this? How do you do that? And that's why I think this interview was so great, because it's unique and it's not the norm. Like, you wouldn't
Yeah.
normally see that in an interview. Even when he's being interviewed, you don't, on other platforms and shows, you don't
Yeah.
see him asking those kind of questions. Yeah.
Angel's
I'm with
so big, man. We got to, and everyone else in the world have to start realizing just who she is. She's just not simply just a 23-year-old anymore.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
People have to understand she is she's
All right.
up there, man. She's high.
She
She's high on
is.
the board.
I'm gonna play a little bit. Let's see if he calm down just a little bit.
Well, hold on. Before
Yeah.
you do that, Keisha, I want to share these two comments because it fits
Go
with
ahead.
what you were just saying from I think this is Eric Reagan and Alyssa B. Eric said, you realize that he thinks she is the star. You're absolutely
Yes.
right. Like, that's how
Yes.
he was
That
talking
was
to
my
her.
Said
point.
it. Yes.
And then Alyssa said he was very excited to talk to her. And I think that just is so endearing
Yes.
to
Mhm.
see someone so accomplished as he is, just really not having a fanboy moment, but just really like, I'm in awe of, I really am intrigued and want to learn more about you.
You know, that's the same as right before you play that, Keisha, Rebecca Allen. Remember, she made
Mhm.
that statement like, I've never been around someone of her stature, of her caliber. It's just, it's stunning. Like,
It's
she
a
is,
lot. Yeah, that's what she
it's a lot.
said.
She's been shocked. She was, she's such a celebrity. So
Mhm.
it's
Oh,
mad
Beck Allen
crazy.
said that?
Yes.
I
Yes,
missed
she
that.
did. Yeah,
She
she did
said
say
that
that.
after a game, and she was just like, "Oh my God!" Like
She
it's
didn't
Angel
realize the
Reese.
magnitude of
What comes with
what
being
comes
around?
with her. She was just in awe of, oh, okay. So it's all these people here.
Yeah,
Like, let me make sure I'm not doing something,
Mhm.
like pulling my shorts down. But yeah, she said she was just in awe of how she handles the media storm that's around her. She was in awe of it. She didn't realize it until she saw it in person. That's what she said in that interview.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
several players referenced to that during the All Star too, as they all got to see her truly relax and be comfortable around them for the first time. That they
Mm-hmm.
didn't get to see that before, but they understand. They all understand. Like, this girl is a celebrity. She is,
Yeah.
Mhm.
she is her.
Mhm.
So they see that and she loves it and they adore her. And so, we'll see.
All right. Let's see if he. Here we go.
Long days. Like, I just filmed something with Idris, and for my first time, and
Congrats, congrats,
thank
yo,
you,
congrats.
thank you.
What? You say what's the name of it?
I can't say the name yet, but it comes out soon.
Okay.
It was long, and I didn't like it because it was too long. The days were long, and it was only one scene, and the day it took the whole day, and I didn't enjoy that. And I think I can do acting, but I don't want to read off a script. Like, I just want to be able to be myself. Just tell me what the, I guess, the message you're trying to get, and then I'll just go off of what I want to be. You know?
Okay. Well, Angel, listen, I love you and you're amazing. But yo, if you're gonna act, you gotta be able to get the scripts. Like, you gotta be able to take some.
I
Don't get me
know.
wrong. It's some TV shows and films that you can improv.
Yeah.
But really good movies gonna have great writing too. Like, great
Yeah.
writers
So
gonna
you
be
gotta
there.
remember the lines.
Directors.
You remember all the
Yeah,
lines.
yes, you got to remember the lines. I did a play, man. I like that's another level of, like, you gotta really like
What?
study and work on your lines. And the days, look, today I just filmed. They came and picked me up at 5:30 a.m. I didn't start filming till 4 p.m. and I filmed for 20 minutes and they sent me home. Like, but but
Uh-uh.
yesterday, day before, they picked me up at 5:30 and I filmed till like 6:30. Like, it's long days. That's the one thing that people don't understand about acting, like especially in film and TV, even theater is another level too. But
Mhm.
you like you sitting there waiting, and then you
Yes.
gotta be on, and then you wait, and then you gotta be on, and then you sit in your trailer for a second, and you like so. It's that part is a technique and a skill in itself. But I mean, look, obviously you got the look and the charisma, but you got to, hey, you can't just be playing with like I'm gonna be myself. What if you got to be a character too? So, like sometimes the character
I was
might not
myself
just
for
be
the first
hey,
one. Give me some grace. It was my first one, so
okay,
I was myself. But maybe I need to
okay.
be around. Like I'm sure you're around the whole cast all day. Like I was just sitting there, like, all right, when it's my time, like, all right, like we got to run it again. We had to run it like 25 times one line. I'm like, I know y'all got it.
No, that's no. First of all, you definitely gotta have patience, and you gotta be like, cause you, as you know, now filming, they gonna shoot
Look, Angel trying to hold on.
it
Angel
on you, then
trying
they
to
gonna shoot it on the
maximize
other
her
This
24
character.
angle,
hours.
And
this angle, this
that,
angle, this angle. I'm like,
yeah,
oh,
exactly,
it's too
exactly. But
much.
that's they want that now. But listen, they want that thing to be as great as possible. So listen, that's what it takes. I'm glad you got to be yourself in the first one. But if you ever take on another
I
one,
gotta get a
I
coach. I
want
gotta
you
get an acting
you got to
coach.
get a coach and
Okay,
get you.
that's what
I
I
want you to get
thought.
a coach.
Yeah.
And I want you to dig deep
All
and
right,
don't
bet.
go in there with the mentality like, man, I don't need to know these lines. I'm just gonna be myself. No, if you are taking on act, it's just like if I step on that court, I need to bring it. Like
Yeah,
I
you're
gotta
right. You're right.
or
You're right.
whatever. If I get on the microphone, we gotta respect the craft. You know what I
Right, right,
mean?
right.
But
My
still
bad. My
have
bad.
fun.
My bad.
No, no, no,
I'm gonna be
no.
better. I gotta get me an acting coach if I want to do this again. I really enjoyed my experience, so they let me be myself the first time. But if I want to be in some
I'm happy.
serious stuff that's in the movie theaters, I gotta get
Yeah.
right.
Well, I'm happy for you. I'm happy and congratulations. And I
Thank you.
believe in you.
Thank you. I
She's like, look, I gotta get it right. I gotta get a coach. I ain't realized we was gonna be picked up at 5 a.m. and don't do nothing till 4 p.m. and do it for 20 minutes and go home. What is this?
Oh yeah.
And that's being an athlete, um, the anticipation before a game or anything, you just want to get to the game. And once you get to the game, you get ready, you prepare, and you go. Acting is a little different. You waiting on a lot of different moving parts. So she knows she got to get used to that. But I think the comment interview was a good one. Like you guys say, I think him interviewing her and her interviewing him was a
Hmm.
good conversation back and forth. It made it more personable to me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
It didn't
I
feel like
liked
an
it.
interview, right? It just felt
Mm.
like a easy flowing
Two
conversation.
people
Like I
to
said, it could
just
be,
talking. Yeah.
yeah. And I think that what he shared with her holds a lot of weight.
Mhm.
I think that she'll really take to heart what he said and do something with it. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see. You heard what he said earlier in the show where he was like he had told Jennifer that she needed to get him on the she needed to get her on the show after LSU won.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
He was
See?
I
spilling
heard
beans.
it
I don't
very
know if y'all
clear.
caught that because nobody
Oh,
knew
I
him
heard
and
it very
Jennifer was
clear.
together back then. Right.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
they was over there. They was
Doing their
behind the
little thing.
scenes and
Yeah, no.
yeah, no, trying to act like they wasn't together when people had already peaked it.
You
When
know
people
what? No,
already knew.
I thought that was during the time that him and Tiffany had. Because what year did they win? Was it after the
Ah,
pandemic? Yeah. Okay, so him and
Maybe.
Tiffany was
Yeah.
over by then. Yeah,
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 they was over by then.
yeah,
Yeah, and I think it was so public that I think the next um relationship he was like, look, we gonna wait a little bit before we get up out there, because I
yeah.
thought I thought him and Tiffany was, you know, I liked
Here's
them.
the beautiful thing about this whole situation with Angel, specifically when we look at the entertainment world.
Yeah.
She could very well do unscripted TV.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I see Saturday Night Live bringing her on. Like she has so many opportunities to do unscripted, but because she is a person that is laser focused on growing and that, professional and personal development aspect, I could see her getting with the right acting coach and then killing it in scripted as well. Scripted television, unscripted. She's one of those people who her personality will shine through in everything that she does, that there really aren't many limits to what she can do in entertainment outside of
Mm-hmm.
maybe like singing, right?
Right,
Like,
right, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or dancing, and I don't think that
Right.
that's really her
Mm-mm.
her thing, but I just don't see any limits for her. Like whatever she sets her heart and mind to do, I feel like she has the type of personality that she will commit to it 1,000,000% and
Yep.
do the work to get there. Who knows? We don't know how long she's actually been working with this modeling coach, this walking coach.
True.
Mm-hmm. She's probably
So
been working ever
you know what I'm
since,
saying? But
Mm-hmm.
look how she got out there and she looked seasoned with
Very.
Yeah.
her own unique spin. She didn't look like someone that was doing this for the first time.
Right. Yeah, yeah. I'm with you.
I love
Or
it.
how quickly
Man.
she was able to take what Lisa Leslie and Alex Bazell or Basil, Nafisa Collier's husband, what they helped her with in Unrivaled. Look how quickly she was able to implement that into her game in the
Yes,
W, right? So she's a quick study. And I think that serves her well and will continue to serve her well in a lot of ways.
I love
Hey
it.
man. I love it all
I
together.
love it.
Whatever this young lady set her mind to. Look, she know I tell athletes all the time, you're one play away from it all ending. You got to always have your backup plan. Have something you good in. You going to
Mhm.
that school getting a degree in something. Make sure it's in something you wanna try to do. If you're because an athlete's journey is a finite amount of years. It's not that long. It's the most of
Mhm.
your life will be lived outside of your athletic life. So you need to
Mhm.
set yourself up for it,
Yeah.
and don't be shocked when it ends for you. So this young lady right here, she understands the assignment. Yeah,
Yeah.
she understands
But
the
before
assignment.
we go, what would be all three of us have worked with young folks, right? In some
Hmm.
capacity or another.
Hmm.
Keisha, I know you and I have coached. Tony, I'm not sure if you have coached young folks, but we
Oh,
talk.
yes, a lot of them
Yeah, she has.
for
Okay.
many
Hmm.
years,
So
21 years.
what would you say to the parents of young athletes? What would be that piece of advice that you would give to a parent who has a young athlete or athletes that they are raising up?
I'll let you go first, Tony.
I'll always tell them, first of all, uh, make sure that they're headstrong, make sure
Mm.
they're laser focused, make sure they understand what they're getting into because sometimes it's fun for the moment, but and they think they want the big stage, but not really. So if it's
Mm.
something that they want to do and they're investing it in on a team or program is at the next level. So the program that I coach was at the next level. We were a national travel uh, young women's basketball program, and we traveled the world. We didn't just travel across the US of A. The kids, we
Hmm.
took them to Japan. So they've been places and they've done some things. The semi-pro team we had, which I was also on, we traveled to Turkey. So we travel quite a distance and we trained the athletes. And as you can see, some of them are in W, and I choose not to say their names. I've given a couple names of the fresher faces, not the older faces, because I like people to be their own person, right? But when you train them at the elite level for the next level for them, we didn't train them as a high school kid. We didn't train them as a college athlete. We trained them as a professional athlete. And sometimes they need that, right? If the next level is what they want, and it teaches them to understand the levels of this. If this is what you want, this is what it takes. Get your hunger out now because college will be a breeze. And so it becomes your choice on what you choose to do. But I would always encourage our parents, hey, don't baby your kids. You're not their friend. You're the parent. You give them guidance, you give them sleep, you feed them, and you carry, you know what's on, and send them on to that. Right? It's just important that you are 100% original with your athletes as a parent, than to sugarcoat or think that your child is greater than the next when there's so much more improvement to be had. So you have to, we give them the realization of what being a pro really is, versus you just, oh, you're good in high school. So in our program, we had the top athletes in the country in the South Texas region. And then it went global because we had athletes that would come from New York, Atlanta, that played for us. So you just have to understand where you are, what you're looking for, and you help your child understand that next level. Because if they think or thought that was too difficult, then they would not last later on. And our program was not fitting for them because of how we taught our athletes. They had film session. They had a playbook this thick. They learned how to be able to execute plays. And we had 6-hour day practices. So that's training and teaching them at the next level and understanding what hard work and the tenacity really is. And that's it. That's how we were. That's what we were. That's what we stood for. And it was definitely religious based, teaching them how to not push the word on them, but understand you got to have faith, because sometimes things falter. Things don't happen on your time. They happen on God's time. But if you're helping yourself get where you need to be, then you will be just fine. So yes, that's what I would tell my parents, which we've always told our parents.
Right.
Yeah.
For
What
me,
about you, Keisha?
for me, I've always told parents that make sure you're feeding the athlete, but you're also feeding the mind, body, and spirit, because you have to be able to support them in a wholesome whole body experience, because that kid is being thrown. They're not like the way we were growing up. We could just focus on being an athlete and that's it. Right now, even at the high school level, you're almost at a professional level in your mind, because you got to put yourself out there. You got to market it yourself. You got to market yourself to coaches. You have to make sure you don't have nothing bad on social media. You got to make sure you get your clips to the right people so they'll see you, all while you're trying to perform on the field or the court. So one thing I talk to the parents about too is, if this is something you really want, if your child really want to do this, they have to understand that some days it's not going to be fun. A lot of the stuff behind the scenes that nobody sees is going to be grueling. If you don't embrace the things that people don't see, you cannot celebrate the things that people see. You have to be able to celebrate in the shadows and know that your work is going to come out when it's time to come out. I think a lot of times some kids, they so focused on what people can see, and they forget about all the things that make them that athlete that people don't see. So that means you as a parent have to be a support system to make sure that kid is getting all facets that feeds the spirit, the body, and everything else that's going on around them. If not, I've seen a lot of kids burn out, lose love for the game, lose lose their will to even do it, because they can't, some parts of it they're not ready for. So this new age of the athlete is not just, I know a lot of people go out there, as long as I'm having fun. I get that. You're gonna have fun. But there's a lot of things that go into being an athlete that's not
Fun
fun.
don't get you that scholarship.
A lot of things. So you got to be able to have joy in the things that
There you
is
go.
not fun.
It's joy, not fun.
Getting
There
up
you
at
go.
5
It's
in the
joy, not
morning for
fun.
some people is not fun, but I need to do
Yeah.
it so I can get better. You know what I'm saying? So I think if you can find a joy in all the things it takes to get there, that everything will show out on the field of the court when it's time to show out. And stop
Absolutely.
focusing so much on the stuff that does show. Focus on the stuff that's not being shown. And that that brings me to that point. Those people that behind you that get you there, if you focus more on them than them people that just pretending like they like you online, you'll be okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
For
Again, for the
sure.
parents, you just got to stand on the sidelines. Sometimes being a parent is just simply just being a parent. You can't get in your athlete's way. You can't
Yeah.
vouch for them. You can't
Sometimes they
beg
more of a
for
fan
them.
than you like.
Exactly.
Calm down, baby. You gotta tell your child. Look, come on.
Yeah,
You worse than
I
me.
would add to what you ladies have said is making sure that the foundation is set, right?
That's
Like they
key.
have a strong foundation before you get into any of that other stuff. What's the foundation that's been set? Set in the home, set in the family unit, even with the extended family outside of the home, because we know that kids pay more attention to what we do than what we say.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
So, what are we
Absolutely.
modeling to them through our actions? How are we handling high stress situations? How are we handling adversity? Those are things that have an impact on their mental health. So, we're teaching them, more by how we handle things than what we say. We're teaching them how to deal with those things. And that, again, will have an impact on their mental health. And the reality is, especially in this day and age of being an athlete, you have so many people who have opinions who are not afraid to share them online, and they have no filter. They don't look at you as a child or a young
Hmm.
adult, right? That is playing sports. They're super fans that sometimes are not realistic. They don't treat you as a person. They treat you
Right.
as a commodity, as a thing. And so being able to navigate through those, and when you have those conversations early on, you help to prepare them. It doesn't mean that they're not going to be impacted, but you help to prepare them to better be able to navigate through those things. And the other thing is allow them the freedom to try other things outside of the sport,
Yeah.
whatever that, if it's football, basketball, tennis, track, whatever. If they come to you and say, I want to join the choir or I want to be in theater, don't turn your nose up at them or tell them to only pick
Never.
one thing, because those things can help them to become better athletes.
Yes.
Hmm.
Right?
Hmm.
It's about prioritizing, it's about being responsible and being able to manage a very hectic schedule. Y'all know I have shared on here. A lot of times I couldn't come up on the show, or I would be on the show on the panel, but y'all be laughing at me because I'm in my car. That's because I'm literally
Right.
everywhere because my son was so active, right? And I wasn't going to be the one to tell him, no, you can't do this, because it
You
helped him to
shouldn't.
become a more well-rounded young man. It helped him even with his college applications and being able to get into the school that he really wanted to go to, one of the top two schools that he wanted to go to, and out of over 10,000 applicants. So, you know what I'm saying? But I
Hmm.
believe he was able to succeed in that area and continue with that success as a college freshman, even now, because he had the space and the room and the freedom to do other things outside of his main thing, and had the support. I'm not just talking about just going ahead and letting them do it, but show up and support them. Don't
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
don't put them in the box, because there will come a day, and that's one of the regrets that I had as a parent, with my oldest daughter, who I've shared, all three of my kids have been athletes pretty much their whole life, but my oldest, man, she was primed and pinned as a top 10 athlete, top 5 in the state, and had a lot of colleges looking at her, and she ended up going to a college. Wasn't my preference, but because of some life choices, that's where she ended up having to go. And unfortunately, at the end of her freshman year, or maybe during Christmas break of her freshman year, she came home for Christmas, and she had, her back was bothering her really, really bad. And,
Hmm.
we were just like, well, maybe did you get injured in a game? And she was like, no, it's not that. And so we took her to the doctor, and they did a ton of tests, and they gave her probably the hardest news that we've had to receive and process as a family. And that was, she had some issues going on with her back. And their recommendation was that she quit basketball.
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
And that was
Hmm.
a hard, and she didn't do it right away. She went on and played another almost 2 seasons, right? but
because it's
she
just.
had, but physically, she
Hmm.
paid the price for it, and it came with such a high risk, so that it got to the point where she had to give it up. She
Yeah,
didn't get
yeah.
to walk away from the game on her own terms. And
Hmm.
that, in large part, mentally impacted her mentally and emotionally. And then it was at that point that I realized, like, yes, I've always encouraged my kids to do different things, but I allowed her to be in a space where her whole identity was wrapped up in being an athlete,
Yes,
so
yeah,
that
yeah.
when she
Yeah.
couldn't be an athlete anymore, as a family, as a mother, I had to navigate with, as a family, we had to navigate, but as her mother, it was hard for me to help her navigate through that because it was foreign territory for us.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so
Because
that would be,
she had always did
that's
this
all
thing
that
that made
she
her.
knew. Literally
Right.
from the time that she was like 5 years old, 3 or 4, it was when she picked up the basketball. Her dad is 6'8". He was a well-known basketball player. So that has been ingrained in her. I played, like, she's been around basketball her whole life. We have family members, and that was her identity. And I didn't even realize as that was happening that that had become her identity until we were in this situation. So that's why I
Hmm.
say, as a parent, my advice would be to allow your children the freedom to explore their abilities and their interests outside of their main sport,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
nurture that, because there will
Hmm.
come a time when you have to put the racket down, the ball down, the whatever down. And who
Hmm.
are they going to see themselves as when that time comes, if all they've ever had was that one thing?
I agree. I agree.
That's absolutely correct.
Very
Yeah.
positive. Positive. Hey, chat. I hope y'all look. I hope y'all had a good time with the ladies. I
I
hope
hope
y'all
so,
hit the I
kid.
hope y'all hit that like button too.
Yeah.
And I'm look, I hope y'all hit the like button. And I am so ecstatic that Angel Reese got her wings. Such a
Yes.
monumental thing for
Van
us
said
to
Angel
cover.
posted more wings coming, more AR wings coming.
I need me
All
some
right.
moves. Right.
Right. This
So
was
y'all go ahead.
iconic, historic, epic, and we got to do it with y'all. That's
We
a gift
sure
and a
did.
blessing. Yeah.
Yes.
Why y'all
Yes.
out here crashing YouTube and Twitter and all these
All the
different
platforms. I
things?
haven't even checked all the other
Couldn't
ones,
you,
but
hey,
I,
you couldn't get on them while it was happening. You just couldn't get on them. You needed to be on before, else you got stuck.
so
I'm
what y'all
like,
think they're
oh,
gonna do with that? What you think Victoria's Secret, like, they have never, and I can tell you this for certain, they have never had a show where they crash the internet. Never.
They're
hey
gonna feed
Vicky,
off of it. They need to. They're gonna have to,
like,
and they're gonna have to do more shows. And as their material, as new things come out, they're gonna have to figure out, okay, before we put these items out, we're gonna have to put it on the runway.
Yep.
So
hmm
just bringing back the tradition they used to have of constantly having, the runway shows. So, and they're huge
hmm
promotions because even the promotions, TV commercials and advertisements and all that kind of crashed and went away. And I was so sad. I'm just going to keep saying that. I was just sad.
right.
Victoria's Secret, look what you did to me. I'm just telling you, I missed you so much. I'm so glad you're back. Come on
Well,
back in my life.
look, Vicky is storming back with a vengeance.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Vicky
Vicky
is
is saying, "Listen, don't put us in no corner. Don't put baby in the corner. We got something for
oh,
everybody. Okay?
no.
Don't put
We gonna
baby in the
have
corner. We got
everybody up
something for the
here.
pregnant ladies. We got something for the full figured women. Cause I got tired of going to Vicky's Secrets and trying to find me a strapless bra that wasn't gonna
I
have me
gave up on
sagging.
Vicky. Yeah, I gave up on Vicky.
You can't do
And
Vicky's.
now,
When you get to a certain cup size, Vicky ain't no secret no more.
I know, right?
like Vicky, what is this, Vicky?
Y'all have a
No,
good night. I'm about to get
look,
up out of here.
Vicky had some thickums out there. So Vicky, you all right with me? You
Right.
you you all right with me, Vicky? All right, guys, we gonna get up out here. Thank you for rocking with us tonight. We had so much fun watching the
We
ladies
did.
do their thing. We had fun chatting with you guys. Trust me. Always pull up with me and Elle and Tony go live. We're gonna be doing more of these live streams of the off the court brand. So please tune in. Thank you guys
Yes.
for being here with us. We
We are giving you
appreciate you.
real talk,
Yes.
unfiltered, raw, fun, and knowledgeable information on Off the Court, where we talk about the cultural impact of women in sports. And of course, anything concerning Angel, we gonna always talk about
Yeah, we're gonna
as well.
always talk
Yes,
about it.
yes.
Thank you, ladies. It's always a good time
Thank
with y'all.
you.
Appreciate you. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a good night. Y'all go
Good
to
night,
bed
y'all.
and stop watching that show for the third time. All right, we out.
Run them
Thank
numbers
you.
up. Watch it again. Run them numbers up.
They watching it. All right, love y'all. We out.